they are expressing their dissatisfaction. And did I say on the Ashanti region, grassroots one day, almost baby, and then I compare and say no more. And the almost said, almost friends, Mrania, and Kwasumu. MCC party, no, the better, here they see what they are calling they are trying to kind of see what they are different because first position there for the first fight, the second nation one, they are different, and we are happy. We are going to celebrate. We are going to throw a party today. We are celebrating the work we have done because then it is that the system of supporting one person. It takes skill, hard work, and knowledge to get his votes, and we did it. And we are grateful to those who voted for us.
Mr. Speaker, we are lawyer Williams. Customer for the Union for Kennedy, a compare for Japan, a compare with them. Now, no customer of now we can take him and when you follow the Unibino, Sikachia, Adam Dia, of course, my brother said, who show member to obey a minister, be an MP, be a regional person, or more Sabian, Common, some Wopino, a bit near influence one with Ska. We are some more proving in our what happened should be a more television so an area. No, still say they will prove that. Now, we know what kind of caliber of people to a bank, and it was a monetary issues quiet. But unfortunately, that's what happened. And going forward, also when the sort of people we vote for as chairman, because there will be but this is what we see. Last night, operation for me and I'm high. No, what happened? What they say? And you're taking pictures of some of the and in due course, we make it public for people to know that people actually influence others with money. Initially, and candidates need to put two measures in place. Then you bear and you can see strong. Having solved it, and after about and then I do the very end, and whatever it is, we are winning the second, and we are so satisfied with it. So what to say, Cassie, the evidence about you have said part is here to be, and next time we are taking measures to prevent it. Some of them are more strengthening in it. And obviously, that is where our strength is. It is known from the beginning now. Ukobe bi obi ase ken ama want to apa e no kura so enti obeba enza mo to aba ma MPP e di Ghana other centers here mo agent ni bi na ya so che wo mo se de mo ka no some no mo je ni say Ashanti region. Very unfortunate, we are yet to gather evidence. What we do, we will not sleep on it. The Beko National, near Bisa National, 92.9. The percent national, it takes to me, the no money, and Oman Yadia will advise ourselves because 4th November, and 4th November, and we Nipa, it will be 9 and something, and you have Nipa 200,000 and they move. And we are expecting that the national will take to make sure that these things don't happen. We get police where not it over there. It is quite strange. You see, so these are things that the IGP and his people, as well as the party, should sit down. Someone come to your computer, 10 years, will be entering move, 10 years, will be entering for more. We are moving on. That's fine. Mr. Speaker, the way a lawyer Williams and Yabon Comono. Now, Mubasi Somania Manafriasino, in Yampani Fuakotua, Omuche, Edema, Manukono, during Yanom Boncomo. Master the end of the work after career about professional. And I know you were free any bon come or no your customer for campaign manager. Adima or Mampenia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. What church said about some and answer among whom resubium. I will Asante rating, please. What share Asante rating about the moi and ye become a Twabanum. A Dubois and PP for was and Memu at energy. A money frank, the man PP Amanukuno. About Mampeni that for so and before 10 was Santimantimu and Mania Francatini or Mampeni a Buffado and people was Santimantimu 10 and Mano a Francatini Tinea or Mampeni Abedia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and 97 our Santa Regino on the one which was ye say history no and a Savage Kenya and I'm not a Francatini, I'm an NPP Amanukuno. Now, what ya the Mapim Union about 20 moon. Oko other centers, some Casasa. As one would be she emu fit away no I am putting for doing a better margin. Casepano,
4th November 2 ahene yesi ahena polling station executive ni na ebe so bi so wa so ye say any about one inquiry ye no no am so candidate ahodo no a na adi nkunim na mta speaker si no pa no a be si samre no say me wo hone bo bon say me si so a
yes but the top for mine na yen ko something
asante man tem don frefo de man de me ko ni mabru side enya de so no beto aba no ye timi ake ye wa afeto na aba wi no pagya ma obi ehun se wato aba wono mo che se tianse se ye when for the book, when it's in the ballot, so many so much material. South Swan, I'm not seeing the Ghanaian demand this year. I want at man will be against South. For the young for answer now, or buy an answer 5 minutes up past that time at the toast one home. Into a man of pain, I'm an aunt to Abano. You must okay ye at a ma, Sandy Manuna, a bar in any other pan, and so said the money she and a year, the man went to me and to Abano. But simply the demand.
And not something, one woman and to Abano. Time a woman this is say you know na SSR about 20 France here brebe na ekona wie ye ebrebe so
Mr. Speaker omo ba yamane sa abato no ebe se ase no nkron da no nkron mo dis abato no share for wa ha and board don pepe and yi si no e close elections no e kwa men commercial apo mo sante man team into mo count no a and olumnyamfo ansere epie ya emra na ama ne kwan ma na ntinya nkoto aba no na ni abri ye pa sen ko bewuram nanso nya de se o man the fine and the Allen camp no yiri de gu ni so a ma se bebrebe no an disi wo trese wonan ko beto mo mampani e be de Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia nto no ene wrafo de no mo de mu yo mani so mo to mo mampani e be de Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia no whatever say rejected I asante meeting isa ene course so ami MP ba no na omudi ntituo edi na tie ekuru no ese papa yi ene yo share asante man team one kan di bre no kubetimi dia prempuntu abantitiru ani interchange ya asantuma yeso ho atanka eba na bato mpehia so wontimi anya isa ana afunu masa de sobo ebo no ema yanyano ma ne kasa yi ne ho ano etete wa kokasa fidi bu so kokasa ese ka abato yi mu a amampani abedi ekire senka wahwe adi nkan sa no kampani mfo no nya siseye na nipa wadi nkan no enkoma no entu na mo no anke abato bi ankoso sa na enso what says yes and wobano and I'm ranting able to a who so no when him de a woman you call him when him de a wabang to Bassa or Catan India. Na hardly ye pa, which him so when never be sad that anchors are some no. Nay Alan Campo, Mammy heard a podcast answering to share from and all react to our home and your mum and this answer number 2 just say to believe by Congress Yimono. Your friend to Emma and about your phone. I think about to let me speak. He said, you had a joke. I will be a free alcohol. A post for no, so many men in our to pass anti-mantimua. About one barrier, I will be a cosa kama. Tell my wound to be young neighbor on common association with it. For no, the stadium couldn't be I am on Penny at the ano. For best other candidates, he said, O Munyan, no Kumachita, Emano. Please only promote the neighbor. On betting your domopota and a break 8 no Edema and teacher Milikono. Let me speak up with Tamia. Now say and of course or common commercial boom asante man.
Very well, Sir Pakeni, thank you very much for the update. Why? BBNI I said in Kobobium. I'm grateful. All right, it is a central or Sir Pakeni Samson and Yanino Edin Komon bringing us to exactly 31 after 2 p.m. A higher Kessben 92.9. We are live on TV. On Kessben TV, but on DSTV, so now share near. This is channel 364, Go TV, channel 121. And thank you, sir. When they to sir and Moye. Now, say ye didn't come, we'll be bringing you a summary of all the results. Now, say the Ako drew this, sir. In fact, party then is what they on sir, and Kawamu Benyani Penu. As we speak now, per the figures, any numbers are. Yet me accolade in the gather provisional ones, you know. Adenimo any boache jako it was 0.09. Okay, and the wamutu no will have to be fifth and the other will have to be sixth. A lot of issues and ever. So now many the deputy communication director for the Alan campaign, Richard Nyama, any and come on. Richard, good afternoon. Pom to say. Now, region Ben, I will monitor election here.
Northeast region. Let it go to be specific. That's the capital of Northeast.
I see. A honor one more option with Nippon.
My name is Ken Kra. My name is Tika Mohammed in the Teaching Hospital. na Lagos because over here they are the Nasia na Omama no fair did in the home, but they need no say my specialist here.
Ebani say na mo kotoaba na similarly as say abato we no eye peaceful na akoba ni say mo agent mo coordinator mo bibia in that particular region wo mo atimi ato ahye ne so ahye ni say
party no say baby I do know entichemu aba party no mo mentime ho ade no bibia party no emra no e kire say oba elections na sia won't me and display wo friend saying wo ballot
okay
vote na nyese obi abe and into na di mra bebre e hihye ho won't me twa ho foni a ye ma police force kan and so omo court na sia obi abeto na wato abana na odi akire ansa na odi akoto ballot box
mm
and person premier and agent ni there be the question anya no kwan so enti we kwa dem mbene ma mon fanship box because different years say for annual ballot and so omo ye no mu de agum enti ho na o se there be mbene ma mon fantum na omo to share no so bro no kwansan ma ye de no hospital o ma wo one injection as the le ni come in the weekend. And so, here they didn't say this is now. Here, specialist care, and then I'm going to go to my hospital.
I see. As at that time, my event at this and course now over here.
May not be as I said, I needed my access to my phone as a BPACR. And I didn't know so no all be more. And ya one thing.
Okay.
And you know, I can't be rough ball no more this day.
Hello.
No, I can't buy it.
Okay.
Ebe catch him. Oh, but no, I'll be who's and who's in Abuja. The moon, I thought then the BB Abuja. And I'll bet you now. Regional minister no crapa ye na ye kan na obukuru ne tena aka mudi no boy second agent no ekwaji no baby no te eto about one so na no ekwa ya resabia but ya kan wi if you obey ye kan ye ndi they see ntino ya agents and sign intimidation na ekọ so no na nye you are second Kennedy Japan agent so ono kra de na oba ne kan no odwane afi ho de na ekoso odwane kra nipa miensa ansign ye agent na ken agent na say kujupoku no agent out of 9 agents and na work of 6 na sign ye me ansign it is down to the issue say na omo edi ade no e fa kwa ya emphasize.
I say. Now, say you can say
naturally no. And the course is say, "Oh the friend is number one. I'm campaign delegates in here. Into 4-9 no and omuti omofire. Omoba and so instead of so be remove akubako said the brand teacher. Omo ni na e betra ho no and na omo ballot all against the electoral rules.
Why money campaign delegate, you know?
Well,
interesting. You're happy with the turnout of event. In Northeast region, or candidate Alan Chemate, in how many votes out of how many on the register?
Yeah, 100%. Now they know we only one. You see, vote for say. And if now I give you quite over time, Alana, the lady I vote and to the airport to
more the belief said the SCNA across the country more caught into November 4th and near my ebeda fine and now we know amamo a step sir mobedam hoso ahead of November because your candidate is making the 5.
Yeah, that is all I can say at this point. I will not say name about me.
Okay. Richard, I wish you well. Why? Maybe any other side in Comobium. Why?
Yes,
all right. Richard Nyama is the Deputy Director of Communication Alan Martin campaign speaking to us in far north in the Republic. Now, in Northeast region, it was 100% vote for the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, 38 after 2. But your message is no Emra 055059699, 055056799. Now, Beninsia Atenase, Sansoso and Minia Bema, citizen at Todazi Atenase. A lot has happened, and then it's been a very long day for the New Patriotic Party. Earlier on this morning, the president himself, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Kotuaba. Yes, Kotuaba. The question is, who did he vote for? Ben, good afternoon, that is saying.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
Did you fine?
Yaminado.
Oh, Kasago microphone.
Yaminado, me hoye. Emuye.
Okay, Emuye. Citizen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
That is saying.
Kessben 92.9.
Signal, I'm the networking. Why disengaged?
And then a diabolic statement, so I don't want to take it.
Why disengaged?
Kessben 92.9.
Mr. Speaker, say, Yenyo Makati, Etienne, Yakujan Kakra. Now, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mami Ekwadonko. Me, my dog, where MPP headquarters in Anope.
Okoto Abanibiana.
Okay, my police for a man opportunity to enter the place.
No, Oko sympathize and also
I don't know.
Kessben 92.9.
I don't know. Mami.
Asidankwa.
Me mami Ekwadonko. Mami. But I think there. Some of
citizen just so mami mami kwa homani so na me lawyer Amudate eni nkomo spokesperson Edema Ura Kennedy a compare kon Ejepon. Council to make good afternoon Kessben Suni bibi aboko there.
Good afternoon mini na how to say
erade adom me hoye na monso
nyame adi kunim enti yeso so yadi kunim.
Mo you satisfied with the results so far?
That's the most important at the end of the day. Top 5 and over them until you are satisfied with the results.
Now, in some centers, we are told some agents, you deny one more access to the polling centers. One more bit me ashe na one more observing processes na we also know, sir, as part of your guidelines, aspirant Biano had the right, sir, or the about 2 agents and a beko your voting center no ma one more me observe. Your candidate was not happy earlier today. He went very viral. Mami more video number not respond to my end. So far, I dare a trigger this particular behavior from your aspirant. Ma yentia number yeba na ya to aswedin komo.
In this country, President Akufo-Addo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to say them. What do you bet? What do you bet to the best?
Kessben 92.9. Asidankwa.
In this country, President Akufo-Addo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to say them. What do you bet? What do you bet to the best? Yes.
Kessben 92.9. Asidankwa.
Council, this is your aspirant. What actually happened and a causes our reaction?
Now, Mr. Young boy, you say what actually happened, any idea is so important. I will say a nipa, and now the woman meeting me now, I'm not what here for. Mini, I also be a papa, papa, grade. Yeah, I can't go from there is no smoke without fire. What is all kind of the agent? And I mean, say there is a principal agent relationship. So this money agent, so Uncle General Nemo Baby, would you have to say the agent, agent, pepe. About 2 years between, there was a guideline, there was a rules of engagement. Yeah, the buyer, so we have agents too, and Bako back about box on wash was back also outside. We brother, we are coaching you. And now say, can you make a point? And now Alan Martin, and now Baumia, Obian means dividing itself into 17 polling stations, you know. At the center of the post, no, almost means to move out, and now Omam to Obi. So Uncle Jan and Nemu, not only Juma or no only one obey no Uncle Edman. Let's say Japan, the agent, echo baby, I could say a balance of my sending city. Let's do honest, see the agent, you know, away, say my own ma. Then you also say it's a serious offense. It's a very serious offense. And it's a pump agent, sending a pump kid was in Japan. And you know, and so no problem and you can't coffee as you know, be the name of Booye, and that will be quick as a confo, and that be a bone to give me a cool now. Who will be responsible for that? It's Kennedy or in Japan because we're an agent. And no, you know, that is a Kennedy and the near bringing or yes, or a papa. Papa Baina, Niru, and I saw the president at dinner, Usuana, and I saw the president at dinner, Ubewa, Usuana, Ubesu. And the king is saying all these things, you know, if you say, or also a body agent who buy. There was people require Alan to any part, Yakob bottom and the near hollow. Must we go through all this to elect 5 people? To select 5 people, must we go through this? This is just an internal election. It is a Japan. On the agent, we see the name. Let's say a Pamelo, let's say a program, say, Mamma, opposite them. What is the meaning of this? That means what embarrassment will say. That means you are above the law. That means and the result look if you but questionable because I could say Japan agents was chased out there. They chased people outside. So uncle. And like I said, though, it is like our pumpkin was in Japan. And for me, Kennedy reaction to this, was a right reaction to let the world know that their cost will end there. To let the world know that if this is how it is going to happen there, and your woman sister or and the woman making sure that the rules of engagement, and also when a BC and baby are. You could company near the swap. You could company near the swap. Now, it's a million as I am finding 40, it's your young who will see a stadium. And go for Kennedy who dear, all the catching them at the end of the bar. All the material. And any panua, and no tea, and we are seeing any panua, and no tea for the 40 packer in the kilo. Or no, dear, Musa Argentina, yes, in a call for from Kennedy or in Japan, agent, SU, Argentina agent there, Yam Pamono. Argentina, Anna, Nipa Yabu. Why? The question is why? I think the material is about Papa or better, or Yasu Asman, the Bassa, the Banco, and the Munia Adia, and Madonna, or Baconia, Barania, Pamania Bona, Papa Beckham, and Matuta, and Pasa, let's say, on your Papa, and as a good leader, no. So be a dinner chair where they are going to throw any of the motion or go to say the people let us sell Tumua, make sure all defend him. And he was defending the agent, he was making sure that the right thing is done, and he was making sure that the rules statement must be applied and enforced.
Lawyer, which of the polling centers? Which of the polling centers Nasadia Ikoso?
I think that it was Northeast.
I see.
100%. Maybe already here, and then when you are doing analysis, I want to share the whole thing from a holistic point of view, in totality from all angles. Let's say, at the end of his work, Kennedy only support agency for Yapamuno, and I have played the same, or 100% vote. 100% vote. What I say, when I hear actual say, I'll give them a showdown. It means that the next election I have the call. Tough and fierce competition. This time around, 1 year, Katasubo, Masupia, Ebobi, the Bunuquatia. Yen, you are near to cry and real Muya, and yet the President of Torah Canada, then I will give you a showdown. Then I will be prepared. Then the party line has been drawn. I'll be so ready. I'll put all come and ask me all together. I will make sure that my agents are top. I will make sure that my message is rich and cutting across at your agent. I will make sure that I will talk to the pooling agents in such a way that over who said yes, me and me put a message, you know. So but here could be any private trouble now after 200,000 plus now. Almost the grassroots now, almost pooling agents now, almost 10 for 5 10 for Mombrano. They are ready to receive 10. Almost the job I said now after now almost say or who let Japan were probably pending. I've seen a chronic thing. I've seen a election pending for say young to see you. Somewhat is kind of you. What was your view? I've seen a can make a decision. We have the baton. Get me a see get me a twine. Suppose in the prayer, yes, a more only. What I say, yes, there's a more to go the one to watch it. And she said, oh, what do I do? I will be for put them for reading Mako, and my put the name, and the Padano, or Proco, Elcofa, said a line, Gano, no for public, and that's what I said, but you go to the problem. No time with him. After the empty time. If you time watching to the Mrs. 4th November, the showdown at the banner say, the showdown at the 4th November, they say, who have a grassroots number 12 banner market do against Japan because all of Kasama, because all of them every provided your mom, because all of them only be what you need. And you know, and if they say, honorable accomplished Japan, so I will give you a showdown, I will give you a showdown, I will give you a tough competition.
Very well.
And I will make sure that maybe a message, you know, a message that Ghana for I get to one. It's a baby of Obiano, Obiati, after again, after again, Unsa baya koti no bi secretary di kwan ka ho baya koti obi secretary o safi enche afi no abamu e na kene di e fa no pia ono be pe aye empanifo nyina di ba kofo achi empanifo nyina ha no mo to ko ha ne ka tre wo and then to about no ani ka nu no o ka ho afi na only be for afi na graphics for afi na mrena so me say 4th November we will give everybody a showdown and the showdown
now council Mami Missa said the control of emotions, emotional intelligence. This is an aspirant or seeking leading a population of 30.8 million Ghanaians. Now, this is somebody or seeking over 6 million members within the new patriotic party, you know. Woman supporting it to become the flag bearer. Isn't it necessary, say a Drew Berbia? The managers of Kennedy are compared with Japan. Mobe manage the temperament. A choir wa first one the bufu intentem. Any choir he doesn't mind. Baby I would Gina or be expressing the sentiment and then the discomfort about the current issues.
I'll be very happy if you can pick up the phone and call and conform Pam Kennedy Japan. The agent in the man call a few call and conform and I say the agent of money to try a point. I wish I would have told say, no emotional intelligence, yeah, almost the almost I wish I would almost are. And you got all say, we are now will fear, now will be bro bar. Over the Amanabo, Banner, a prepper, Banner, as I say, I thought that, emotion, make a American activity. Emotion make I am your Bumipatia. Emotion make I am your Mekawa to Mapatiana. Every Anyaka or your Kennedy or your Nipau or your Nipati 7.
But he's seeking to be a president.
Oh, and the president here will really want to. We are going to let us in certain questions and let us not be biased in the way we assess him. Put yourself in his shoes. Maybe put yourself in his shoes. If you put yourself in our Kennedy shoes, now get the investment to make sure that this election IAD, make a time will be a deal room. No one will hear what trust in Yashamra, fear from running Yajima. From running Yajima. Sometimes who a leader, sometimes you a leader. I also would Timmy for no Timmy Tia Uncle for a duty. Who your henny, sometimes before. I also think boom, and when you play with you say no, you're more yanny and yet the Munyani favor. That's why I do take a big gun and cut. Now you did the gun and cut. Now why you need to open for the chicken and cut. There be AC Sada. Very well. You know, it is about time. Say what sound to say. Yamu and Mumi and I send the National Congress now, yeah, the Kono. And the money will yam cook, never yet at the Bemu. Name I chop and Yaka and Boom, say MP before. Now for Yako face your opponents in the election 2024. And you see, security on the Japan. The obit ground no cat emotional intelligence and emotional intelligence matter at point in time in the world, in the life of every leader, in the life of every leader, be a discipline, be a authority, be a so plan it back, so kum the back. The see I want to to any back to the honor kuta panye, nam the panye and wall to say anua. It doesn't matter so it is anymore. Uber bomber to Uber react, Uber cut a J, Uber cut a we, Uber free as I make our say. Maybe I'm sorry. The person will say, you're almost there, you know, you say, you have got one, but I eat and you Maku 5, you know, and yet World Cup. And the agent or only agent or what so to make your paper, agent on to our vanity, agent on the Yaban, and your agent in the Capano, and the company, and the Banach for SM, and the Banach Ghana Police Service for them, or do one of in a way. Why would you do that?
Very well.
And for what interest? And to open
now, because of my the aspect of the figures are urban. So far, out of 916 delegates, a queue across the country to Abano, your candidate has gained some 132 votes. If that is correct, per Monsumo figures, reflections, accurate. It means a compare ko 14.3%. Is that correct? Per figures are Munyano. What does these figures mean to you? Because this is the top hierarchy of your party deciding on which 5 out of the 10 aspirants Anna Ebeko into the main election.
Okay, numbers, for us in ministry, because the constitution says they go and select 5. And the ones we are in the 5, so being a 9 or
exactly.
So being a 9 numbers, we are very happy. Being a 40 we are very happy. Being a 160 we are very happy. And the top hierarchy decided, fine. So now they have to hand the baton over to the grassroots people. And the grassroots people also make the decision for the who should bear the flag for the party. And at also 6 million and all kind of so 6 million also almost the grassroots is the true representation of the 6 million. And don't you know if they can be California capacity and then because they must be a constitution to select. And you can put a financial delay. The grassroots in the the Ghana for Perono, your own message, your own message, a few people hope and future to the youth, Can you find a youth, but Tomano, Japan already? He is with the we, but the Japan already, he is for the grassroots. And you know, yes, I am numbered, but Sana Binuka Obenya 100%, a Binuka Obenya 80%. A bit also, if you give me 70% to Guamania. 70% will be 70%. And this will tell you, sir, and for Kennedy, we are not going to move them. Never to do Yamia yet, that can be past 5 on her. And to the 4th November, to do another one that are going from Ghana for bread, Ghana for Numa, Ghana for bread, Ghana for Obia or the hope or the discipline or the Nuquari, and the deal man and Ghana for Obia or Bonima or Petrotica. What you share your what you be paying, what you be paying, when you how I see FSC employee nipa, when you how I agent, Ghana for will be an edition, and yet to travel. And that Ghana for and yet the theory, and yet promise and fail. No, it is not like that. Kennedy Japan is all that. Kennedy Japan is the wonder. And so me Kenya and leadership quality started from collaborate. So we say the resume and you know why what party the investment and what your party the time and energy. Yeah, what your party I've been through and then meaning of the agent air cover for her about 1 month. Yem Pamunun free ho. Yem Pamunun free ho. Mr. Wu yes idea way. Let's partner sorry. Let's talk about the idea for the MYA. Now we need to talk about emotional intelligence. No, it is not about emotional intelligence. It's about speaking the truth, and making sure that the rules of engagement are fully enforced. That's what Kennedy or Japan stands for.
Council, I'm very grateful for your time this afternoon. Bibi any I know be said in Komobium. Why?
Same here, Jamin
Shaman. So, lawyer, Amo Date, and Yanino at the common spokesperson at the ma Ohene Kennedy, a compare at Japan, speaking to us. We are supporting you, Canopy. Good morning.
Mr. Speaker.
Ready for watching the pay. Ready for. And you've got the eye of the speaker.
Are you ready? Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kwan.
And indeed, if you know this one, and that is the official anthem for the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party.
Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kwan.
We are born to sing
Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kwan.
We are born to sing
Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kwan.
the official anthem for the NPP on election of bringing us to exactly 3 o'clock on the dot. Baba Beja for the assessment of the entire event. And then we share with you our thoughts. We tell you what. Earlier on this morning, I saw my pain and other than Kufuado, Echo told that bad. Now, after about 2 hours and a sem for any of my pain and other than Kufuado, Eddie Kobo, ma yenti of my pain na Yemra.
We'll have a good record to defend. And we'll have some significant achievements which have addressed the concerns of the Ghanaian people. I'm very confident that we're going to the election in 2024 in a good state.
But most there are concerns that the campaign has led to a lot of vitriol and a lot of hostility. What's your concerns about such claims?
I believe at the end of the day, a competitive process, the party will coalesce around the new leader who will then be able to lead us in a unified manner to the election.
Mr. President, please, are you telling the delegates to vote for some aspirants? These are some of the claims. Can you reiterate that point? The last time you cleared that, you are not supporting any aspirant.
If I've cleared it, why are you bringing it up again? You're not convinced.
Some say they are not convinced by the message. They want you to walk the talk.
But at the same time, there's some calling for me to endorse their candidates. There's some who are calling for me to endorse their candidates. I haven't endorsed anybody. The election is not mine. If I had, I would decide it. I don't decide it. It's the delegates in our party that decide it.
Mr. President, Ghanaians say they are not happy with the way conditions are. They are tired. They are suffering.
It's difficult. I'm the first to admit it. I've said it several times. I'm the first to admit it. But at the end of the day, I believe that when the moment comes, the Ghanaians will reflect on who best can get us out of these difficulties and take us to the next stage.
Kessben 92.9 Asidan.
Thank you so much.
And that is President Nana Dankwe Kufuado, His Excellency. Who know and what is what to na bury one in some for aiding common because some for bizarre say some time ago we say unsupported aspirant be but many of the people are saying said there be as they were near money cost still more pink for in line. Our parents say, why are you bringing that up today? Is it that you don't trust what I said? The American, Munyiana, and I'm confidence. And that is President Kufuado. We'll tell you a lot more about the SEC and then Babeja for no Atenase. But my NTN not hearing too. One a campaign manager for a year Ura Alan Kojoche Martin campaign na Yentiano.
I yen 1,000. November 4th, 200,000 and over. And people have you actually. And 2,000. Then 20,000.
92.9 Asidan Kwan.
And I said, oh, yeah, Kevin, I'm member 1,000 actually. Now we see a non actually a nipa 200 and over 1,000 Adrinia. I just won't take and I said, Inti and no dear. And she said, yeah, about a year to me. Let him pour and say, and penny for a Brunoa, and be a wishing. And now, but what the penny for Yenny a moon. Nothing young come up party, a sea for a yako and Pima Hammy, no near Chileno. No one was with Chile. Now, here, say, here to Saba, yet this, Yenny, I am very constitution, send by your for your constitution, and can say, you will super delegates, no, we are 100%. Yeah, general delegates. Constitution, no dear. We are make a bit or Gidini. Now, I'm fat and bra and now constitution, I near Jumadia. Naturally, say, we need us to say democratic person. Okay, that is 1. 2. Ya to a baby November 4, a candidate. One more work from her 200,000 plus. All when I campaign, and some say any family to me with the now, one more to me, and as a Kenya, Yamara constitution, the man almost young say again. Says any per win for or bar, yet the according a very campaign. We decide to be no for the woman's more. I'm always expected over the campaign. And then 1,000 no more, a sort of now. We almost 90%. More moment from my campaign. And also the best party. They are not the Obian free nothing. Obi Obakasa party for young to money and into which. Cause it's here. Nana, yes, a sentiment to one
and that is Nana Ohene Ento. Now, me baby for the sona yedin komo. So far, Safeno are joining in here, Kessben 92.9. But in case you didn't know, 17 centers and NPP for the course special delegate conference. 16 regions in no Obia ewa one particular center and afe one more create additional center at the headquarters of the New Patriotic Party, a slam down, a crime. Now, interestingly, all the centers, Dr. Bawumia, Ewene, all the centers. And in the Ashanti region, Dr. Bawumia won. Ahafo, Dr. Bawumia, Bono, Dr. Bawumia, Bono East, Dr. Bawumia, Central region, Dr. Bawumia took the lead. In the Eastern region, he led the party. Out of the delegate Kotoa, but Greater Accra same, Northeast same, a 100%. Northern region, Bawumia, Oti, Bawumia, Savannah region, Dr. Bawumia, and then Upper East, Bawumia, Upper West, Bawumia, Volta, Bawumia, Western North, Bawumia, Western region, Bawumia, all the 16 regions. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, actually, taking lead in all the centers. Abatuano Ekoso. Mame Shasi Ewo Council so citizen ato na me Shasi na mintieno na menye wano na dwenche. So far the overview of the wahu and then the figures are no so far provisional ones said the eniemano akosi. Mame Tio citizen.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
I think those you can mobile NPP for Abado. All the issues I had before the elections, I don't want to repeat them because for me, I thought this process could have been done way better. I always save the fortunes of the party going forward. I think it is time that we read them special delegate conference, analyze it well as to the way they need to go in terms of subsequent elections. Because Mizin Kenkede and the elections at least if you knew that you want 5 people out of the whole process, all you need to do is to take your first 5 out of the process, so that you don't necessarily choose and it's past doom, especially for Obia open or vindictive. I think they should look at this whole process. However, the election committee, now the national executive, Mobo Abado, only easy to put something together like this. So Mobo Abado about the almost seamless conference I organized. I've heard of fractions of Babia Obi pro B, no Obi war corners. And I asked myself that the numbers were very, I think the highest number at a particular station was not even up to 200.
Yeah.
You know, less than 150. And you are having issues like this. People are being beaten, people are being chased out of the polling station and all that. Oh, it doesn't. I'm wondering then, think our come boom cough crank or better now the over 200,000 delegates now will vote in November, and how would it be like? I think they need to look at it quickly and see how best they can marshal their efforts. Number unity, bra. The other surprise is the turnout in terms of the results. Brother. Sana ne planting of billboards.
Planting for food and jobs. And now the billboards was now.
Ne planting of billboards, you know. Sana wanyano kwa. Because it looks like he's got in numbers.
Yeah.
And it's a surprise for me because for me he wasn't part of my first five.
Akudo.
Yes.
Pinocchio.
He wasn't part of my first five. I remember I sat here. The first five was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Alan Kojo Tremantin, Kennedy Japan, Adainimu, and then who did I even choose? I think Boache Japan or something like that. Kopne J Japan. He wasn't part of my first five. But then surprisingly, he's in there. Well, I mean, he's still part of the establishment, so maybe that is it. But it's interesting. I'm getting different results, so I don't know what is going to happen. Per what you were also saying in terms of between Boache Jakun
and Adainimo.
Yeah. I am getting that Boache Jakun is leading
No, they are all at pair.
Yes, so
when you now at the same percentage.
If that is the case or anything to go by, that's very interesting. I think they said they will go back in September or something to split it up. Why are they taking the party through all this? You know,
negotiations were more now. Or stepping down, not for Ninko.
Well, they should
because I'm 1%. It's 0.09.
Opinion Kunedu Apraku.
Yeah.
I think that this is his retirement, you know.
Oh, I don't cry the one, baby.
This is retirement because and of course a testing mic 1-2-1-2. No. I think that this is retirement. He should probably sit at home and then on any grandchildren and on shana uncle with him. I feel November will be very interesting. I just hope that they handle some of these things very well so that it doesn't trigger other things. Already, Kennedy Japan, we heard, we are showing a video and some of the sentiments he expressed. I think he also has, the managers need to handle him well. If not, then you are wasting na budru na zego. The way we always know him as somebody who is trigger happy. I mean, yes, trigger is something obia bibi kanwa or trigger inti debia or can there's no smoke without fire, there's no smoke without fire. There are some smokes there's never fire because sometimes smoke be by janamba. So why is it that we don't try to manage some of these things? Because some of the excesses out of these things, it's an internal Congress. So if you are saying you are going to give the president showdown, you are going to give the Dr. Bawumia showdown and all those things, it can be interpreted into different forms. What kind of showdown are you talking about? Election showdown, result showdown, or what? I think that they need to manage themselves as to how these things play out. He's a fantastic person. Amide Biameka, what you need to change GCPP?
Very well. That's a citizen. My brother, so far, your overview of the Akwaso so far.
Mr. Speaker, I think Mebo Mabaso said Omochimi Akwa election because the election is part of the democratic process. So Omochimi Akwa na Omakoyi Nipanum. Sesa Nipanumi Yebetu Onswaba in November. But I think after looking at this process, observation for first time, but I say, imagine say me a part of the 200,000 I have a candidate I'm ever sent to mano. Name Ellis no. And as a bourgeoisie no, I could move 5 pe. My candidate in Kahon. Right? Which means you've denied me my right of candidate that I was sent with Chusuma. So this particular process also needs to be looked at carefully because maybe a party but not saying come MPP abiana or moteni me fans 10 now on back grassroots no me candidate ba could be a me fans me candidate ko John Safwa right ko Poku and as be a candidate here be a Kofi Kunadu Apraku one am pese me tomano and then mum Ellis no akoyi 5 nti me menya opportunity to me candidate I'll be forced to vote for B Krabia and I'm penasem and I think that is not fair to some delegates in the party system. But no encourage no. I think that it's a smooth process. And even kind there are 1 or 2 challenges I record here. Also means that I think among for Judge Ken wrongly. You see, Obi be able to me fu. But me I
Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kwan.
That's Obi on before the shenimo.
But this is a leader. You're talking about somebody or person be or paying.
Being a leader doesn't mean that you don't have emotions.
And yet, the baby answer necessary demonstrate.
Oh, now then, Babia now here, they are no demonstrate here, and he's not a hypocrite. And that is why I think on my Ghana, we need to look at some of these things carefully because of our culture. I agree. Ya mamre, any ya money intino, never be oha, unto me tre, and now unto me. I agree with you perfectly. But say abufoba aba. Right, a banswa, we have to show it because one sure psychologically you'll be hurt. And I also like people omobufoba or modechre. Dan say obi na bufoba on fanche no kansim. Sa nipa no nya obekun. For example, here videos no bia in Bono East like this. Me nua bi o ka ho to ne nsa. Me hu say ni buafu like me hu say why tiamu da but o to ne nsa ne. Which means on no bufoba nsa na oto. Ebi no bufoba of East. Omobu obi a piano and I'm citizen. But on no before by Ntiamu no Tiam Ntiamu so on probia or no any emotional exertions OEP, the frustrations and OEP on probia until we may have problems because of our culture. No, sometimes Nico say but it is part of human beings. And I also believe that my concentrative much on Nabufu no. Because yes, leadership was saying fourth Republican leadership, fourth Republic, your leaders they are quite reserved. Until we want every leader to be like that. But leaders no obi on tesa but or transformative.
We don't need leaders they be assimilated or be attention. I will mind him Ghanaians. And no more pana.
I mean your attention ben I mean your mouth. Obi sisi na why frustrated. Say me ma show down me no be call amanya kusi awie. On cast or be bono. But person just a contest no. Obemano person use boot for boot, but Obemano close marking. Say contest no. Some person musisimia. Me so many more. Asa, what kind of ibium? But so I don't actually have any problem with the all kind. What I think as Ghanaians we should be interested in is our development. Whether the fellow can make us develop. Nipanobe to me, I put to the necessary infrastructure, whether social and fiscal infrastructure, for us to develop. And they will say here me, send a bufo the ono mutiantiamu or peontiamu. I think it's like they say, Madame Fufrem say Freken, the Trump of Ghana. Some of these businessmen they are like that. Or you have Kofa Trump style nibisa. And when Trump came to US, he did a lot of good job for them. But me, you know, everyone, I've seen something, and the point I make a sober be say, your problem, no, and I've seen it has exhibited itself in this particular election. Over Babi to say Northeast, Northeast, but me saying 100%. It meant that still, on my no yen in terms of leadership selection, we still select leadership based on Babi Ofri tribe. Right? Because 10 candidates, you cannot tell me that the whole of Northeast doesn't see anything good about them. But still, no, sir, tribe sentiments, they gave it to Baumia, 100%. I've always said, say, Greater Accra, Central Region, are some of the in Koto, Mobian from Anunsi Boni, but some of the intelligent regions when it comes to voting. So if you look at Greater Accra voting pattern now, who Central Region party na been benso because omo no hwe the obetima aboa omo any the obetima aboa man. But we take other regions is basically based on ethnicity and certain tribal sentiments and then certain affiliations. And I think on mine no free. I also have a surprise. Akoto, to be frank with you, I didn't expect him. I never. Manfana nka ho kra. Manfana nka ho say Honorable Afrika Akoto bet me Adru the fourth position. Manfana nka, but I think he also pulled a surprise, which means on no nim the Nigeria so ntina na also contested. But the munyina so no ade ba kwa nka mpese me hu ni say each of the candidates no e was an committee proud to this election no omutumi ma die na nkomo pe bia Baumia camp ye pay 80%, bia Alanchemantin camp ye pay 10%, and I pay 15%, bia Honorable Kena Japan ye pay bia 20%, and I pay 10%, so that at the end of the day you measure yourself whether this elite election no and elite delegates no or much more meaty o percentage and now pay and I say o percentage on pay. I think that place too no it was banina and to me amba baminia the speaker okay election no thoroughly no one should take Kena Japan out of this election because over time on no shasi ye bisa and so be contest or be crowd them in president adi within the shortest possible time he has branded himself even to be able to get higher votes in the elite election. Ellis no okay Ellis where that be make say this particular election mo obi anka say we winning a trust because
that's why obi an winning and obi winning
say be obi see 168 into odwin say I've seen some videos circulating
because this is just a mere selection of 5, right?
Say my who video be about me I think his excellency about me in office or more jubility
so more winning
more winning 66% or 68%, but I also believe that this is a bourgeoisie election when the establishment or more
election are shipping
in line or more several president or more several vice president namu MPs or many vice presidents no co meetings until you realize that a election at least no obi bia no nim vice president as nim president as oh yeah juma I'm a president until we can ship them in line, but we are looking at 200,000 obi kurenshia vice president who need that until ono so koto aba na ono so won interest and already ebe boano so mo bia enjubility. But what I can tell you for sure, they say, more beer you can in free election because to be able to get almost 14% or 15%, you know, it tells you that he has worked and he's really working.
I think I heard of this election, but Omia company guys don't be 80% or more, right?
If actually
and they couldn't get 70%.
If actually they said they will get 80 no more, which means they failed. It means they failed, and also means that. And some no more and even within the hierarchy or more establishment the elite no more party no or more crown and Thomasum until want to mania those huge numbers no until he needs also set up say what message na be quite Thomasum. But I also believe that if I were Baumia kasa digitization no he should change that because digitization doesn't resonate with a lot of Ghanaians. Right? Maybe the urban Ghana, Accra Metro, Kumasi Metro, Central Region, Cape Coast, Takrady, maybe Tamale, the urban Ghana may have this digitization resonate in them. But the rural Ghana, on far digitization because in rural areas, so land acquisition, what the digital to land acquisition on to land or honum. Maybe na accuracy and to land okwa. Be all the shinap command na ya trust as ni bia mo se so kozu dai we are no free like obisi passport. There are a lot of people at the rural area or no for passport opening punctual. So you should be also more language, you know, to target people who are lacking certain infrastructure at the rural area. Na kwenye oni hospital papa, oni school papa, oni bibia ebe mana ni aji akanso obetina kroki to mo oni bi. These are the messages you should push across. I think that Kena Japan is doing the magic because the message is touching. Yes, it resonates with the people.
And it is the truth.
It's the truth.
Yes.
So, digitization and every day you are disturbing us. No, creating website. You know, if your video bina ODI website. How many people go on website? Ghana. Me, there be a me baha, but me share panjini bikra or no panjini pound on any sika obetimi ato me bo video so on who me krada on timi me case krada. People are not interested in this thing. People are interested in the things I be more livelihood easier at the rural level and at the urban level. Nti me hwe election no tra me nua kwadu nsafo wantimi amam
no kokoye den.
Oh, na so on so one interest, but he made a mark because he 3 votes. Oh, no.
We are serious in this country.
We are not. Mr. Speaker. Me can't mean we are quadrants for.
We are serious in this country.
Poku is serious because he was able. 3 people trusted or not trusted leadership.
Now then what demonstrated about leadership?
Even in this country. He never demonstrated anything krana. Nipa miensa ejini etumu se or we near be Emma my Ghana. Now Kofi could not do on 0.
I don't see mom the crowd.
Kofi could not do our
crowd.
Serve as a leader.
Minister, yes.
A minister, a leader of
member of parliament.
Member of 2007 leader of Nanado's campaign team.
Yeah.
Could not mobilize people, elite class, no be a binum crowd, no training or mono, at many never drew 3. Want to me and shape poor mo.
It means so say be minister, be the MP and one build obia.
That is
in the party.
That is what he
means. Want me and build obia as a leader.
That, Mr. Speaker, you see, and another problem I think of Alan, which I've heard out there, is that Alan has not been able to create a critical mass.
I'm building
Crawford around him. And so building Omokrana, he has not been able to sustain that relationship around him. And because he has not been able to sustain, because this election, Alan into me and second no most people thought that Alan was going to be the second candidate in terms of the major the best 5.
Yeah.
But now he's third, which means that there's a problem with him in terms of relationship and creating that critical mass. You better support no. Menkase be at 200,000 on to me, but he needs to work on his relationship.
Okay.
And he also needs to stop being an urban politician, because Alan ni dibia na say can say ni posture na oya koyo bia so urban politician. He doesn't actually go to the grassroots level. Emma grassroots no penasem, because the grassroots no tomorrow in 2007 no. And yes, I graduate never was the same.
Relationship
management. He has not been able to do that. But Ken knows his grassroots and he knows what they want. And I must say kudos to the research team of Ken, Minia, George Padmore, or Kahubi, and all the entire Ken team said, message, even the elite level no crown at the second, which means that in the 200,000 votes, Ken can perform magic.
Well, bringing us to 27 after 3, a higher Kessben 92.9 election avenue. So immediately call me up here, could be Mr. Speaker. Mamin kind messages in the be now joining live on Facebook and yanking kind of messages in the P now and from our Facebook Kessben TV with streaming live into my drink channel and what they are for what they are bano and no be na ye babe king kaino. Stephen Kweku Atinga Ediaba also look at how Ken is behaving. And he wants to be president. Apu, simple. Anna Stephen Ode Abba. Ernest Ajimanse, look at you too. What do you think Kennedy has done? Indeed, he's also human being. Thank you. Collins, Akwabua Ede Abba, also what has Ken done? He has every right to complain if the processes are not fair. That is what you mean. K changes. He says, Stephen Kweku Atinga, wait till you are being cheated. What didn't your president do to an old chief with health issues publicly? Even President Akufo-Addo demonstrated anger in public. What else can you do? Kechi, thank you for a message. Rich Nana Kweku Ede Abba or say he is behind it. Your father, Debbie, don't insult. Let's openly express your views and your thoughts. Attacking cancer, shame on Ken. The demonstration of such is not good for the party. And what the Abba Selina J. Maya thumbs up for the good work we're doing this afternoon. Selina, thank you. Someone says Bawumia should choose Napo as vice president if given the flag bearer position. Edruho. Someone mentioned Bawumia should choose Napo as vice president, running mate. Drew on a running mate, nipa be 10 including the chief of staff. Ubiza say Shelly Ayoko Bochepe, Chief of Staff pe. Communication Minister epe. Napope. Okay, educhumpe. The more reason why Naponi educhumeko. Ukwa yevenze the omuboni tutu ewi yevenze. Swami, Chebe Sabus, one so pe. Misom ye nipa bear 10, and about me a promise, and no school crowd, another problem at the Bebre party. Nipa 10, and ya promise of Munina running mates. Ripping everybody in line. We'll come to it in the coming days. From Monday, we will analyze the 6. You say a top 6 and you're 5. Okay, Chief of Staff, Unima me catch away. Ninyoma Babonte, ni video about Bonte, Crawford Lobema, Fremont Paris or Nomra made the next running mate to Baumia, Mudiamotora Mudiago. My uncle Nana Chia Henediaba. Stephen Kweku, what is wrong with what Kennedy did? Okay, some replies in that effect. Ernest Ajiman said, why speaking by your people in the studio? God bless them. Felix Opons and Wisdom, thank you so much for your message. Youngstone said, I like your words. God bless you. Ken is the best man to lead this country. What they abandon. Now, I say Derek de Abba or Sempacho, Yantadia, or Hanidia Quas. Nana Yao, Danso Eddie Abba, or Mr. Man, if you don't have anything to say, just keep quiet. Canada, Japan, all the way. Joseph Acha Eddie Abba, or say Ghanaians will not vote for someone who used threatening words on his own people. Okay, thank you. And then Mustafa Eddie Abba Suleiman said, Mr. Speaker, I personally, I don't care whether you hate Honorable Ken's temperament or not. You should know that because of that, me personally or other lovers of Ken still love him and will never change their mind. I stand with Ken. Okay. Thank you, Mustafa, for a message. You know, Ernest Ajuman said, but you like someone who will come and rob us. Are you referring to my comment? Okay. Thank you. Then you come to Felix Opon, or say the visionary leader who think about the generation. Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Ejapon is the man to lead the party. Thank you for a message. You know, teacher constitution, or say Dr. Baumia has won, and those making unnecessary noise should stop. It's a family fight, and we shouldn't wash our dirty lining clothes in public. Congratulations to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and all those who won. Greetings to the Honorable Frederick Kwejo Nkansa and Mavis Nkansa Buedu. Thank you for a message, you know, teacher constitution. The great NKD said, so after choosing Baumia, what message would they sell to Ghanaians to vote for the NPP, i.e., for the NPP to break the 8? Welcome to Umofia, where stomach direction politicians reign in our republic. Thank you for a message. You know, Baroski in accessory was sensing this one. I say a Sikado Ketan constituency chairman should be investigated and fact-checked, because how can you vote against your own member of parliament, Joe Gatti? You raise a very important question. Delegate, better luck next time to Joe Gatti. Joe Gatti cried on your head. Where I'm crying. Nana Hajenim Boate, I say we are waiting for you a compreko on November 4th. Forward ever, more fire to the Honorable Kennedy Japan. It seems as a Kennedy, more support on the grounds, even among the grassroots. Wellington Adai Eddie about watching you live in New York City. No matter what will happen, Honorable Kennedy will be the president come 2024 and lead Ghanaians to the promised land. Honorable Ken, all the way. Thank you, Wellington Adai, for a message. You know, with the about 33 after 3. Kessben. Let me do a few ones more. What's up? No, so I say good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. I just want to advise other aspirants to resign and send Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to compete with Mahama, because per what the delegate conference held today shows Dr. Baumia is the right candidate who can lead the NPP into the general election come 2024. Thank you, Maxwell. O message with the Eba, good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. I am Secretary Bonsu Benjamin from Akrokere. Please, I have won my text message in the morning. I don't get you. Okay, please check. Makai will message you, but I don't get the content well. Teacher Constitution, we are more said Dr. Bawumia has won. Those making unnecessary noise should stop. That one is read already. And what Facebook no so. This one says that. Good afternoon, Speaker. I wonder why a party like the NPP could do what they are doing today. The NDC saw the idea that Dr. Bawumia seems to like a threat to the NPP's dream of breaking the 8, and they bought into it. When has any party won a general election with the North or Zongo communities? Can Bawumia win the hearts of the floating voters come 2024? A very important question you asked. I agree with Nana Frimpong Ziga on what he said about the president voting today. I am KP from a year Draben Asante Anaduwe Free Eba KP. Thank you for a message. You know, that is a very long one. NPP pa no Kofi Fred Breman Esikuma, you sent in that one. Thank you. NPP delegate, the populace are looking up to you to vote massively for the Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ejapon. Yusuf, you sent in that one. And those are some few messages. Mode Abba. Nana Bremu Mame na Mintio. Oh, you're satisfied so far. Meaning, sir, earlier on, Oshasiya, you've done a lot of analysis indicating, sir, one more making the top 5, you know, Crawford. They deserve it. They fought hard. But you are surprised about baby Alan Kojoche Martin, that's his say, right?
Yeah, surprised, but honestly, me fan of one by one. But Kwame, Yedi Kaka Kwame, Tokwana, Yedi Kako, and for the MPP for determination. Say 0.9. Yeah. See, I can't money it means that September they have to fix a day to determine who is going to be added to the 4. What kind of determination?
Backroom negotiations.
Because Abamu Kotu ye number 1. 92.9. Ye nobody first because nobody first no. Obet me about be last.
Our the
general one. When you put over 200 and something thousand so I don't know the reason why Amam Timian taken I be a nipa 5 who choose and once and for all. Jamaica Racha say it say results say authentic. What I'm mentioning is here, say authentic. Nesse the final bar verdict in the bar. It means that anyone we are say is organized. But quality. President Nana Danko Kufuor bid up to these elections 6 January and yes also supported the vice president.
Nana, maybe a quick one. We are live on 93.3 Ewo Kumasi. Enti Kumasi Asante Mante Mua Muti no. A very big good afternoon to you. Monfanche indications no and no say na yes kanti. We are live on Kessben TV, live on 92.9 and afi 93.3 Ewo Asante Mante Mo and in Pate Munina. Nana Trasumami.
The president I accusing is or supported one candidate, which is the vice president. President is in Creda. Then 2 weeks ago, the president met the party communicators. Jubilee House.
Yeah.
And what catch almost say, I don't support any candidate. Yes, man, make any. I don't support any candidate.
Kessben 92.9.
And on one common basis say, Matisse and Kofor say, because of that, you're intimidating Kofor. And Kofor near Duma because of say almost support to me candidate, which is the vice president. I'll mention the vice president. Me, they said we are not making Oziga stake. Se me ne president, ne ni kwaso okoto aba.
So okoto, nti oto ma hwan president ma.
Abato no oto ye no, a defeat asem na okan. You know why? Because ye kasa o support obi a. O body party chidom, aye the bodyguard as a support. O finance the campaign a support. O campaign yamano openly a support. And I want to abadi yamano a support. The American watch I say. It is a abana oto ye. Se oto ne say nipa 9 one omoka vice president. Oto mabako against the vice president. It tells you that your vice president is not living up to the expectation I open. The American watch I say. That is the meaning.
So one to a man so
one to a man so one to a man sana chere.
Okay, Otoba no so.
And Otoba no so it confirms
the
Nkrofo kase.
What the Baomi a say kon.
That's it.
Kafra, na nom so kafra.
Now, and then we are making we say, look at the election petition in 2013. When Mr. Farijan, ye cross-examine or Kasembi, you decided to say he or two number. Or say, me, man, twaba. If you say, Nanado down Kokufuado, one President Mills, Obumio na any Mahama, Obumio na a man for no. It means me shabak when him, Nama paper noir. Miss Weni ma koto abadi amano. In order say Kasa room on the because the party constitution says that he said the president is the leader of the party.
But now you and I know, sir, the president is bent on making Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the candidate. But you're pension man and African poor, why? Nana Danko Ekufuado is bent on making Dr. Bawumia the candidate to succeed after him. This is not a hidden secret.
I know. But per what he said, not even up to 2 weeks, to the party communicators, because just one vote and making any significant idea. It would last na kaso opening na akoto free ya madam fo. Boacha jako ya madam fo. Meka ho ne ye kofa re free US buy. Kwabra Japan ya me campaign manager pe. Kwabra Japan ya madam fo. Your friend say, oh no, could not do a in the start here. Because of that, said your bayer go for me who say, I don't support any candidate. I wouldn't vote at all. Okay. That's what we are expecting from the president.
Now you'll be I want me hiding him more.
Honestly speaking, a defeat ya sama work. Because they are Otuma Ubi, and now Nipa Ottoman on the vice president Kwana. You have supported the person. That is one. And two.
Nana sounds so car, baby. So what's your interview now, your boy, now?
Yeah.
After voting, some media no granted.
Yeah. I showed it.
Yes. The journalist was asking him, sir, the president Crawford complaining. One more near man Koye. I say yes, I admit, but a different leader will come and take over for me. You heard the president say.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
And it's quite surprising to me, Nana. Say you are a president. You have over close to 16 or 15 months to go. Yes, about 1.5 years. Instead of saying so, you man. Was a different leader will come and take over from you. It means that you are folding your arms to wait for that leader. And it surprises me in that interview. Yeah, but sounds what my playback, but then to assume.
Yeah, that is that. Now, Kwame, now no hint to. What's the so we need yet me find determine the outcome of over 250,000 delegates in the November 4. Kwame, almost show me
Alan for
I'm telling you. So I catch them and say, we need determination. Kwame, it is never true. Almost show me you cannot allow Canada Japan so be you just for 3 to 4 months. About a campaign. And city Alan Chamati
within the elite society.
Within the elite society.
Yes.
Now, it tells you that the BNF can say Alan will be third, Canada, Japan will be second, AI in the correct because the committee. What the young father say, Omo Kotoabanina, Omo support Dr. Baumia, and women they are enjoying. That is why Omo Kotoaba Ediama vice president. Obia after vice president to Bian should vote for Alan. I'm telling you. Because Alan Kwani Nipa, Omo ye former ministers. Omo ye friend say former members of parliament. Yes.
Bibrina supporting.
Yes. Or no, and the one call for omo certain members of parliament. Omo ye peeved. Jamaican watchers. And all that. Alan Wunipa a body chidom. So I catch him and say, Nipa Kotwaba. Less than 1,000 people ekotwaban. You Alan Chamatin, want me at least about 200 people to vote for you. And was and Kofu ekotwaban. Now catch them and say because they are enjoying.
Yeah,
that's why they have voted for vice president. And then why did they vote for Canada Japan?
Canada Japan had 132 votes.
Yes, Kwame. It means that and your popularity there, Alan.
132.
It is never true. I'm telling you. It is telling you that
there is work to be done.
There's more work to be done. Now this man says something. It is very important. My daughter, na me pesa me dete na me hwe se me make sense. Then when he said it, I said, yes, it means that I'm making sense. Alan Chamati should start working on his human capital.
The relationship, no.
You should start building an empire. Because I'm telling you, say, President Mahama, so Lusu 2024 or Casa 2028 or Basa a flag bearer or Bayer because of empire.
Because our people know we
yes, yes, empire. Napo is building empire. Huh? How come Salan Chamate Tuaba need the power Kotwaba 2 MPP for what me and this second?
95 yes,
95. It is a disaster.
95 out of 916 and a Tuabama Alan Chamate.
I'm building the capital, the human capital. And conform no man was starting show me. Kwame, I'm telling you, President Kufo. And na ya sek MPP man ho kwan say what we sabet na and a Ghana constitution man ho kwan our empire o je otisi akwapen kofo beto ama Alan Chamatin and the campaign and started or resign we no Alan campaign started 2007 eti anka we no kaya baumia kra na esenke ba second and a jaya say President Nkofo no omo koto mame enti omo mame no obi a ne buafu se media mame so still there should be a change of leadership obi a was media mame na so still na no ese say nipa foforo ba no I'm telling you it should go for Alan why can they Japan ah sika be na se be previous how ka so utu akre a choice it is telling you something when you go for your campaign we are what you are mama. What do you go for your campaign? Yeah, where you are, mama?
92.9.
Oh, yeah, man, why you disappointing? Go for why you didn't go for so good jump? I like your matrimony and country. Me, my campaign manager, my media coordinator. It is all true. Next what catch me say. A year in your post, Masokofi Juma on your post. Yes, one and and Saswa. No one to about farmer. Not from woman now, deputy in the event.
Finance Minister.
Finance Minister.
Abno
Sasa. Ono tisika no hono kotwaba ejama wo Alan. Maso Kofi Juma ntumi antwaba amfama. Ah? Dena Kofi Jamesi eda wachidi esese ehunu.
Dena is a concern declare about me.
Dena is a concern of all people. As a concern contested because of you Alan to disadvantage another.
Then no pariansa.
Then no pariansa. Ni campaign. Say, oh, could general secretary. Oh, Bala Hoba catch an Alan say, "Wa me catch an answer." How? Nipe do what you know, grassroots do a machino, and one moment in our motto. Woman in our motto, may say, already, or your cabro for the say, already, or energizing the campaign, and man, dim by young conforce, I am Padisa.
Okay. Maybe I say, Nana, just so mommy kwa homa de sobra. Na mene Opoma eni nkomo from the Ashanti region, member of the Alan campaign team. Opoma Atumika, good afternoon. That is saying,
Bako, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Unka.
Asante Memo to say every
Oh, Bako.
Okay. Now, say yes, your candidate, one reviving is Subai. Now, one sounds on re-energizing the base. I'm talking about Alan Chematin because a ban is saying Anna 916 Kwakotuaba Obenya 95 vote. Now, Kennedy Japoa was share campaign say just 3 months, 4 months ago. Abenya 132 vote. People are saying, say you're shipping Crawford cry in line for Bawomia. Nipana Koye next no should have been Alan Chematin and not a third position. Mamintio, Nayenko.
Okay. Mr. Speaker.
92.9.
In a way, politics, the whole car. Many obeying, baby, are easy ban. But the number of Nipa yet to a ban of sono.
Yeah.
I was say, yes, no, so now you consider. Yeah, can I say Kennedy Japan race no yet target to
92.9.
Now they are Alan rival with the former president, current president. Then time you got to about the ban. Who want still that secretly, and it is alleged say the same team and they try say they will try to bring Baumia.
Okay.
So one who was chairman and some of the MPs, Ubu Okrana. In a way, person Benya
or time because he wants to be our Alan Cry is a target. But he also Canadian Japan. Yeah, now the issue in all that critical and serious like Obi Ebe say or Alan Chemanting. Okay. Yeah, you will try any post no crano. So Alan. Now those in government, the way look you, any the way almost show. So be okay, Japan. We need that, you know. If they are not to me, and over to me, I am one of the reasons. And I am more kind of so number one. Say, if you are experienced politician, also revive because you have the second chance. Also revival campaign. Now we change swoop. And you have been I'm way. And then this seems to buy it. Now you correct it, Sadian. I mean, I'm going to say in all, no. There is no difference in me, mom, dear. To the view, there ain't no difference in. Because now you want to say, I was able. I didn't make us. Why not go to Abano? People go to Abani MP. Chairman. MP chairman, no crano. You 100 and something. 100 and something. 130 something MPs. Just imagine, say, 200 and something chairman. Exactly. Yes. Per calculation, no, Omokra is almost about 300 and something. Threat. Even at Santa region today, we are all aware. Say meetings, we have the ballot box, all the serial numbers are on our phones. Which are on the intimidation was very big. And the number is too small. And today, all the ministers, all the chairman, MPs, ministers of state have a twabano. Obi na man position. Position. So there are also intimidation of giving position. Why you see I am out? Why you see the US? And media. Now, me say, I do winning, but that percentage, you know, and I was here successful. But if it's a percentage, you know, so no. Me to me, they are successful because overcomes the speaker. No, no, 92%. Exactly. One will review by 80. Yes, and they came down to 82%. At long last, let Thompson be 72%. It is about 64 point something. I believe we have done something, and we also congratulate Omo, especially Canada, Japan, for doing well. So on also, why are they so PM? It's an election. It's a politics. It is not too late. We have time to revive. As Minia Siga Ekaino. It's a very good advice, which I believe and penny for and crying. Any other regions, you know, and Remy and Fan to 2 years. I mean, who said change is Yaba? Mr. Speaker, there be a cassette, a friendly idea. Oh, Debbie, so unfortunate. Opo my home at that temperature. Monsanso raising in Repium. Now, you didn't know a come away because there's a lot more questions. As I said, Yetimi Ebisa Opo man. And he said, what joining in here? Who are Santimante Mo Kumase and an Empatemuna Uti and here? I had 93.3 Kessben FM. Oh, on crying and an Empatemua Uti live on 92.9 FM on radio and affair across the entire country. No. Oh, share live on Kessben TV, on the digital platform of the NCA, and we UTA live. And a platform no so on DSTV or share live on channel 364 Go TV channel 121 and around the world and we share live Facebook so abroche for my joining Kessben TV on Facebook thank you so much now ubetimi edo messages nso ede aba yebeje na yakenkan the amount now Kennedy compare kwa Japan candidate number 1 on the ballot paper enya 132 votes representing 15.03%. Alan Kojo Chematin candidate number 2 on the ballot paper enya 95 votes representing 10.82%. Ana afe Orajo Gati Esikado Ketan Mashebe Genino, candidate number 4, enya 4 votes, representing 0.46%. Now, Mr. Kodopokun Safwa, candidate enya 3 votes, representing 0.34%. Dr. Akoto, a free year, enya 36 votes, and that is where the surprise is.
Wano enya eye 4.10%. Then you come to Engineer Kwabena J. Paul, a very sad one for me because 6 votes and Engineer Etimi Epuli representing 0.68%. Then you come to the Honorable Adainimo, former member of parliament for Mampong constituency in the Ashanti region. Papa Wenkasa so there be our police surprise. When you are 9 votes representing 1.03%. Then you come to a year Dr. Kunedua Preku 0 when you cry. One of the Nankasa contest you say so baby because no the politics na Kufuado aman appointment. Entin one on san MP, one on san pekasa. Automatically politics ni ya return. Enti ba contest imono ebi ano oba be revive the din. Enye nwanwasa. Now Boachie Jakun enya 9 votes. Representing 1.03%. I had a problem the one between Boachie Jakun and then Adainimo as I said nipa ba akuni enyano e de kan 9 ho na afi wo motimi akọ into November. Enti September mo besa akoto aba na anase wo mo besa nso aye dem pachofa opoma abrabiem na yene no nwie nkobo no. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the vice president, candidate number 10, 629 votes. Solid. Difference near clear percentage wise. Any figures na abadi nyidano, the difference is clear. Signano achi signano hey clear hey baby. In fact, ejuma de one more na one more session so manesi so pepepe. Ejuma no one more session ama esisi so pepepe. Now the decision will lie on the major delegate conference in November to decide whether Dr. Bawumia is that popular within the New Patriotic Party to secure those votes. Now, I didn't because you Kumasi, I made you in Tiasi. Mesaba citizens, so surely. But the regional youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Richard Savidio no Hana, Minia Raf, Monkanche so Ntie Kessben. Because you're here and then I don't get it. He's my friend, he's my brother. I like him so much, very vibrant, very active. Ebe Juma warrior as regional youth organizer for the party. No doubt about it. But the never for year, you know, ANSM Huno. Mameni Opoma in the answer. Opoma, what you mean, Kabium? Hello, what you mean, Ka? Opoma, what you mean, Ka?
Mr. Speaker, I'm a
okay. Mami miss away, Ebani Sena at a polling center. Mo guidelines no require say utuwa bewia. First of all, one who kwan kra say what the camera bia ebewura polling booth ho, left alone say wo kwa kwatwa mfonyi ananso say ubepeja abana wato no e de akere mo obi ehu ba bia wato abako. Eba ne say na a whole regional youth organizer of your party in the Ashanti region. It be call yes adie we.
Mr. Speaker, me da se sanioma we un se estate yate na me enye me wawa. Mr. Speaker, I say over a party constitutional. The framers of our constitution who say nipa bia we inse. Eye den a obedo obi. Enya possible say we a party ni na ebeka se wuntimi enno obi se obeto abama no. But almost say we a leader eni kwan say we saade no. Enu nti in our constitution no, they use the word open campaign. Underline word open campaign. Meaning ubetia campaign secretly. But openly the question so yes sir if you were a leader. But the only way any party, somebody like a youth organizer of the region, a rap, it be an open campaign. Even the regional chairman himself is doing an open campaign. Party in the Frank MPs are doing open campaign. Now, they all believe the government is behind them. They are deriving their strength from the government. The presidency, the party, everybody is behind them. And so, that is why. And to me, and the party divide now, and say, I am a journalist, and I'm casting some show for you. There be a more number one. Quickly, only to be captain. And a man, Saudi Arabia. I mean, so yeah, there is serious party of the sanction, and I see a man resign because I'm run also one of the offenses. I was in Kema police station or and I'm a boy. Mr. Speaker, I'm a boy.
Exactly.
Yes, but the government is behind them. The party is behind them. It's only season young Pebiano on Metfire. But it's a disgrace to honor as a regional youth organizer. They say education bank and now they come youth. Say I go to general election and the NDC way. Is that the way he's going to teach them? Dangerous and very serious.
Upon finally with you now, your fancy going into November. O candidate no want me and Winnie Ashanti region in this special delegate conference. Now, a dear nature say, Emma Mwakwenya no, Emma Mwarishe say, Alan Chemate in the major one no, ebetimi abe overturn the result if Asante Muba and ne to his favor in November.
Mr. Speaker, name out this reference. World Cup, I play any African Cup, any other football games. I don't see a game. Politics see a game. Obi to me the runoff and a qualify echo group stage. So every group stage echo final knockout. Mebwa.
Exactly.
Baobeji Cup. Obi the 9 points solid or win any match in 4 points. Obi the 4 points. It me or win a cup. It depends the strategy or the ball group stages. And the type of people who meet you on the other side. And it depends the strategy, what they call the major and the knockout stage. It means that Mini has a point no kind and I'm in a yard. If you see a champagne in force, now no, you your strength, your weaknesses. We need to go back to the drawing board and revive our campaign strategy. Personality wise, messages, everything. But the American say, Mr. Speaker, very long time. They be on here catch them say, your base and your soul. Your base and your form.
Okay.
And your open is a form there. Ekutaye, Yejina Brani. Mr. Speaker, how come a whole 130 something MPs, 119, 20 once them. Chairman for declare ministers of state, ministers of waiting list. Thank you for your house and I got to about we. It waits any news to me, any news. There are news to my minister. We've been able to reduce the percentage that they targeted. So they have 70%. Now about 64. So we have hope to see everything I want you.
Very well. Opoman, we Bamenda was Bibiani, I said in Comobi. Why? I was Santimo. Opoman, a member of the Alan campaign in the Ashanti region, speaking to us this afternoon. Exactly 4 o'clock on the dot, a high 92.9 in the Greater Accra region, Eastern region, that would see near a Kessben, would see a was Central in the Volta region, Oti region, a higher Kessben 92.9. So, Hafo, or Bono East, or Western North, and in Patemunino, including the Ashanti region itself. You are live on 93.3, and then around the country, across the country, all 16 regions, share live on Kessben television. Or around the world, but your baby will be this is your authentic election destination, election avenue on Kessben television. We are live on Facebook and we're doing training in faho na fabra. Now a lot of you must send them concerns, but the Airbus is here and it's officially the Electoral Commission has declared the election until Yebeko na yakwakutia no aba. But before that, the chairman of the elections committee, Professor Aaron Michael Quay, etimi akasa na wakasa ye no de waka ye nyina no ye bebo e de ama surely na afi watimi ho. Now someone mentions say adai ni mo must be allowed to contest, a Ejako must be dropped. Someone mentions on which account, and I'll make his declaration. Now Louise Belfi said, why are we not encouraging Bawumia to pair with Kennedy? Ghana needs to grow. If Bawumia wants to take Ghana to digital world and Kennedy wants to improve our business infrastructure, then the two are a perfect pair because we need both ideas, irrespective of the leaders, to take Ghana to a different level. This is who came before the other will not hold. That is what you mean. Okay. The youth are going for Kennedy. Osajas you the emfa enyejuma. Kessben Dramani Ediaba or say your program is touching. You don't speak for the political parties. God bless you so much, Mr. Speaker, and your team. Ahaj Jiwa Sule Ediaba, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it is possible, inshallah. Ken must learn and control his temperament before he can be a leader of the NPP. Jao Bafo Eddie Abba. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the only candidate who can break the 8 for the NPP. Now, Seth Esilfi as Kennedy Japan is the one to lead the new patriotic party. And those are some of the messages mode afa Facebook neso Abba. Ma yanko na yentie the elections committee chairman, Professor Aaron Makokwe. Na yentie no embra yebebo declaration no at the amount, then you get to understand baby details ni na no efra eba ma yentie prof mbra.
Looking at all relevant possibilities. So this is actually nothing new. Someone mentioned the possibility of the two persons joining the 4 to make 6. I said that is not possible and it will be unconstitutional under NPP terms. The present arrangement and exercise must produce 5 and no more than 5. Therefore, accordingly, we had earlier put into regulations that in case this should happen, which now you see has happened, next week Saturday, there will be a runoff between the two, so that one will by all means win, or otherwise we'll continue to have them contest among themselves until we have one. And that is the essence of a runoff. So a week today, if no one has stepped aside for the other, then you look forward to another election for the 5th person. At the end of the day, we are going to present 5 contestants for the grand finale. Thank you very much.
Maybe Rich Mantini here, but you best have tape with him. Professor Makokwe has made mention of something, but Mamin called the headquarters of the new patriotic party. That member, Derek Befi, a young reporter, a salam down the headquarters of the NPP. Derek, good afternoon. That's to say,
Mr. Speaker, Majoso.
Okay, officially, ECA declare right?
I know Papa.
Okay, help us with the update.
Kwame da say best infan say no 9 pepepe ana EC.
Kessben 92.9 Asidan
Trebo Kweku ebne M24 committee a omo ehwe abato no so. A opani kwantrefo a oda ano ya papa former speaker wono honorable Michael Quay ene M24 betna say omu dai ama EC. You can say EC no mo de bia say le say omo abano anato abato no so. You are to start no babaro kase ko so bi now we start be do ha won tia de be ya tiefo anato ho a wo so tia se kan ho o metia se abato no ko so no mutu ni na wie ye no regions no eye mako eye dunsia o mo de headquarters ya e kan ho ma ne be ye centers ni eye 17 centers dunso na ne pompo so ni honorable Kennedy ohene e Japan unya 132 wo ha aduasa miru 132 Alan Kwajo Chirematen unya 95 aduakunu enu akuto enya 36 eye aduasa insia ejako enya 9 adenimu enya 9 Kennedy Kwabra Japan unya 6 Kwajo Koku Nsafo unya 3 ana Jogati enya 1 apraku enya 1 rejected unya 0 apraku nya 0 bo fantame rejected eye 4 na wohwemu a eye ejako enya 9 adenimu nya 9 eno na constitution no kire se omu yi enipa eye enum nemum en9 na atumi qualify na kire se eye mienu de metra ka se ka se omu enyina agina tipenkro enti eno na chairman e kasa ye se e ba ne se obi anti ase an step down wa ene na wo se na wotwe mu omu tai se abato foforo ma wo mienu na na obetumi adi no na ono adi so na no mu ene ne ho no wo so won ti ase no na kwame minim se mpanifo bebre wa ha nkofo bebre wa ha be se no mo bon komo kakra na yewu ebusa wo mo hello kwame busa bebe
David Mitchell pa Derek
yo se no mo bon komo kakra manya regional women organizer e wa ha ya maame e wa ha sei maame me mo ha say the results ya boy wa hu o je ne sen
oh delegates yango bado o makasa yo mo pe na ya yen ni ka wo
we are regional women organizer yehwe tipenko enkronkro ejako eni adeni mudie ya chairman asaje se na o pese no se baako an step down wa so mo start to abafofo eno no o je ne sei
no de ne kwan mu because minim se empanyfo be ye kasa ho bebem kasa ho bem na obi antiase a say dem panyifo aka no the best option is say photo abantinya me ya abone bi ensi na Yesu aba na me dey so antiase anya ejuma yɛ ba to bi
so we dey ya to awie o candidate ewi ni ya na
obi o wini e bi aye candidate eni pa no mo wini ye nyina obi aye candidate
enti eno no regional governor organizer ama ye no abo enkomo no ma mi bodwe ana ye no akata no na ye hwe nanka era Evans wa say ni mako director of elections chairman ani die mo pese ka no bon komo kakra we dey just ya bibia dana kom bibia kudin uhu ne san ye say ni ahwe ya no to sene you go say aya ayi about the say na ma kwanya enkono
the board the other committee no enhye digu afam abawie ye the report back command national council national council enhye bi ese so de ba na o de aba ye dama
yo ya chairman and so a vice chair wa ha yero abanka ye bo anso ha papa ya we bibia kodin except a few places are and you mention want to be sorry who the thing
oh so far the nyame ase se bibia to yi osha ade ne se
Kessben 92.9
definitely we will be na problem and we can say very back matter say problem kakaba no kwampo no e bi se actually see but on the whole out of the 17 this is a baby backward
baby me no
baby backward okay it's nice to say the only thing is a very investigation.
Kessben 92.9 Asidankwa.
That is a union. Okay. Actually,
November 4th from the
Monday, no committee issue. The issue has issues, pockets of issues now address.
Committee I'm going to suffer Jacon any day in Musabeya, Jens Munsan Jessica, and I'm no Makata, I'm about what you
have declared. They declare results, a candidate has no choice to decide what he or she will do. We cannot compel the candidate to change their decision. But what we are saying is that as part of the guidelines, in case of a tie, a week today, we'll have a runoff. So that has been done. So we are ready for the runoff. However, in the course of the process, so only can to crew on so okay, yes, man and qua. Every down us, every party and so.
Derek, hello, Derek. Mami Bisa Chairman. Yes, Mami Bisa Chairman. One question.
Chairman, your whole source will be question back.
Yes, Chairman. Question I hear Bisa they say runoff no delegates no numbers are you who say one more to abend no one more never to in total and I say why.
See them right here, no sir. I just say presidential election runoff the entire country vote. The delegates no any better.
Okay.
And no compulsory delegate who have a drag as a metal, who have a drag as a mentor. At the end of the day, delegates in 957, one in
okay, that's fine. Chairman, I'm grateful for your time. Why?
God bless. Bye.
Derek, Mami Nawase, Yabasa bound chases here. Why? And see, Yensem Choni, Derek Beffini, and any Dean come from the headquarters of the NPP. Mamin Ko Ahomani Subiem, na Mene Dennis Miracle Abuaji, spokesperson for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic. Na Mene no any and come. Dennis, what to make a good afternoon, Kessben Sini, Bibi Aboko there. Are you happy? Congratulations is in order.
Yeah, I think that the congratulations goes to the entire New Patriotic Party and a more penny for any party executives across the country. Democracy and AFM. And see, so we need to say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, immediately the provisional results came out. You could see the calmness. And in his modest self, very reflective, sober mood. Because we are over 600 out of about 955 to Obama and nothing.
Kessben 92.9.
The Utuminian say, now we say, Yamiadum, and also say, the Asodic from Kobe Torso. Now, a sounds of one will say, Nipano, now, when you were the Aoye in our home. We are there no show anamuyi because nipa show. And see the castle of the Maya immediately the provisional results after coming out and they say party food in who say and talk on Nankasa in the election 2024 no. Now you will make key impact by the NHS a young kaboom and the odosoko am I and see the Eva Quefio and dusty and off. Now you concentrate on the next one. Now you now for the I can find out one which will be election 2024.
Very well. But more surprised and I'm more satisfied with the figures of Munyaye and no nana more anticipated some Benyana.
Can tell me about studio was it? The Bamo was it somewhere last week, you know?
Yeah.
I was telling you guys say target around 70%. And see if the provisional figures are telling us we've done a little about 68.15%. Just about 1.7 or 1.8%. Clearly, no, you can say you miss your target because they are not a panel and no one year. And see, you meet your target, and we believe say the biggest task is to ensure say baby, you don't say sin to be a ban quickly, no. You between me, November 4th, no. You're winning even with a much more bigger margin than.
Yes, and no, me baby son, because for Northeast, for instance, Dr. Bawumia enya 100% of the vote, but in the other regions, no, Oteki lead, e bin so honoma, other aspirants, no, so enya bi ewom. Baby, anamu feel say a mo strongholds, no, numbers say ba ye no, okay, mamo, anamu feel say we no, e mamo edge, say SSM motna say back to the drawing board, na mu ye juma ye in those regions, especially the Ashanti region.
What's the results of the party? What's the results of the Becca?
Okay.
But you see, the typical Dr. Mahmoud about the Diana Samu can say, India will be 2 years so better. They are we are no way in the year. And see, we are going back to make sure say the shots here in the year, even much more bigger figures. I mean, Ashanti region, we did 82%. 82%. So I just yeah, 100% of babies. There were other places here, 94%, there were 80%. And for the record, the vice president won in each of the 16 regions, including the polling station at the national headquarters. In just 17 locations near to Abanina, or we need with big budgets. The pattern now, on contest here, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a winning war, Obia region. Or we need one region, on one region, 100%. The public 1.20. That's a very big statement. Obia, and no bad, the pattern on your brother, no more in our region. You know, we know in our region. We know in our, and you see, what did it make Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's performance a very, friend is saying, a legendary performance, they say. About 3 or even more of the 10, no? I think even more, 4 more of the 10, no, if we are Ashanti region, and yet he's been able to do 82% in Ashanti region. One would have thought saying Kanya Shekrampono, and because other opponents don't know if you are Ashanti region, it could be other point on the Kaka. To get the 50% to be part of the Mufa. No, Debbie, why 82%? That's an A score in a region that about 4 or even 5 of the candidates are coming from. After he has won his region, and he won in each of the 15 regions. And he tells you the personality of the vice president and the fact that he is highly loved across this country without any doubt. But you can trust Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to engineer and lead his team to even do more than what it is that we've done so far. He will not be satisfied with the performance he has given out. He would be hungry for more, and he will be testing for us to improve on our performance even as we go on to the 4th November election.
That is, before you go, many have said, Dr. Bawumia had 100% and won the home region without blemish. Now, in the home region, and allegedly Nkrofo Abo Alan Chematin, the agent and campaign coordinator in Northeast. Again, Kennedy Japan air threaten Mose in the same Northeast region, no more money ne agent and na polling center ho. In fact, one more epamo ni free ho with a 4-year disclosure of anger. No, he's saying there will be a total showdown between himself, the president, and your candidate, the vice president. What do you make of such threats? Other contenders at the EBA on your candidate?
First of all, we should put it on the record. Say, Dr. Mahmoud Bamiane conduct the elections. Elections, electoral commission, any party elections committee, any police for the elections, and so. And the about to also the young Munipa and young Kofisaka, and the Majidi say me no wish your polling station be. Now with the Misakawa, police for Jina Hope, the Omeo Maduma, no match me. Now, and Brown Quires over the Mia Faso. As we speak now, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia campaign team member be in the word in the Sakobi. Who pay very close attention to your campaign. From day one, we have been very focused on the campaign and very focused on this election. Say, Yamang Kwan Kram will be a crime distraction. And see, Obi Obek Pacho said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia call for a theater. Any right, any capacity, any mandate are able to be agent, a free police station. Electoral commission police for no mobile to your side demand. Already decided you know. And see how can any candidate remove another candidate from a polling station? In the course of an election, in the course of the day, now we are away, now we are to ream, now we are emotions are high near there. Be I can't your pay, be an okre, be and draw, be a bosemuka, be a timopobia semikakaneka. See, I think say Yanchin train also kakra. She me adoma if chana air corner. It is a penny for her son and main the as I say penny for the tunnel. Normally at all. But the most important thing is that this election process has been free and fair and very, very transparent and smooth. And we appreciate all the party people, appreciate the electoral commission, we appreciate the police, we appreciate the elections committee, we appreciate the super delegates. Omama your party once again.
Kessben 92.9.
The image of the party we are listening very high.
Aside what candidates, one more I'm making it to the top 5. Aside Dr. Baumiano, we are surprised with the faces of Uhuana.
Oh, we would to be very honest with you, and this is with all humility. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the team, you should pay attention to their OB performance and the OB and Abibisa. We have always stayed focused. At all times, we have tried to be very focused and keep our eye on the ball.
Kessben 92.9.
Honestly speaking, yes, and it's a wine in the November 4th. The Nina, the Pine in the November 4th, for the year. Yakinano, a side issues, my Hunipana Fidie, Yahu, our days from Kwa, the debation media, and we are staying focused. We don't pay too much attention on other candidates. No, we don't.
Very well. Dennis Miracle Abuaje, I'm grateful for your time.
But that's really
and Dennis Miracle Abuaje, a campaign spokesperson for Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency, and Yaneno Edi and Komo extensively on Kessben 92.9, Kessben 93.3, Kessben TV, and live on Facebook as well. Mamin Court nominate Dr. Prince, so could they any and Komo, one also a campaign spokesperson, so the Facheme, a campaign spokesperson for a year, Dr. Akoto every year. Now, Meneno, ending Komo. Doc, what do we call good afternoon? Let's say. Very well. First of all, we are surprised and candidates we're making it to the top 6.
Fourth on the road. Fourth on the road, not top 6. And see, I mean in the here because to be frank with you, on many occasions and many platforms, that's a canny and canny bunker. Although I juma, any delicate, a sign for a cassa, or my assurance. No more course on Neno, do na whom do donate. But Yameso, when the shambo, was some my opportunity. Into the Yamiase. Yamo idea names on your congratulate you, Omo. You put up a good show, and this is politics. Anna Omudi Nimua, the Omasi Nijo for my this year, and I was say, 4th November. Needing Yambesa Yamaye.
What was the secret? Because it seems up north, Dr. Friyakoto, a lot of vote if you hop.
Nipa dodo no yet wabano, yes, we are for. Nipa dodo no the policies need more wire no affect form livelihood. In Kanka 5 northern regions no. But no can never see Yasin the Yano and the Macano. No Mako course no name easy, but Yejanina at Miami. But Yame Ashe Munyam Amiaka 5 1. Yet Yenny Asida. My delegates Nina Asidan Mobia Yamin Sawum.
Moving forward, no new strategies no in convincing over 200,000 people.
210,000 people ever to about 4th November no. One more ain't here convincing to say, yeah, the no. Because one more do na you for do na across the country. You for one more see a call woman answer. One to Banchini, Bruna, the Bessia, no. Into one the only me did that. Yeah, bow, mobile, Nanyamina may acquaint, say, and concussion, warm so, Namin said one more dear, and maybe 4 more so. I'm a doctor if we are to any opportunity. I'm an a die so or they have Wagana mine. Or the Baba MPP, I may break it in the bank. Abem. One more party, or Munimia, or more panny and Omi Jumano. Do na, ye buy, who's the minister's room, MP's room, woman in Anno is Daniel, a queer forcer. But the Akano, a queer phone of those womb, papa.
Very well. We wish you all the best ahead of November.
Yeah, that must be Yamisha Pamuye.
Thank you. And to Dr. Prince Amuzu, and what is Yadeno Edi and Komono, campaign spokesperson for Dr. Akoto Efriye. Ma Yanko Nayentie, Dr. Sribo Kweko, the deputy electoral commissioner. Na Yanko at the time I would declare results, no Yentie Nayenshe and no Emra. Yaba Mabedra for no Ebesanso Abemu Ebiem. 26 after 4. Kessben. Yentie Emra.
Ken on him Japan had 132 votes. Alan Kojo Chematin had 95 votes. Joe Gatti had 4 votes. Kojo Pogu had 3 votes. Osu Afriya Kojo had 36 votes. Kobina Nigeria Japan had 6 votes. Francis Adenimo had 9 votes. Kofi Kunadu Aproko had 0 votes. Boachi Ajako had 9 votes. Mahmoud Baumia had 629 votes.
Kessben 92.9.
So when you asked her to give you 5 people. Yes. So clearly you can see from these figures that Japan is selected among the 5. Alan Kojo Martin is one of the 5. Osu Efria Koto is one of the 5, and Mahmoud Bamia is another one of the 5. Then when you come to the 5th position, two people tied. So there's a tie between Francis Adenimo 9 votes and Boachi Ajakon 9 votes. Meaning we have the 4 for you, and the 2 have tied. So the party will have to take a decision with respect to breaking the tie. Thank you very much.
92.9. Asidan Kwan.
Ken on him Japan had 132 votes. Alan Kojo Chematin had 95 votes. Joe Gatti had 4 votes. Kojo Pogu had 3 votes. Osu Afriya Koto had 36 votes. Kobina Nigeria Japan had 6 votes. Francis Adenimo had 9 votes. Kofi Kunadu Aproko had 0 votes. Boachi Ajako had 9 votes. Mahmoud Baumia had 629 votes. So when you ask them to give you 5 people.
Yes.
So clearly you can see from these figures that Japan is selected among the 5. Alan Kojo Martin is one of the 5. Also, Efia Koto is one of the 5. And Mamu Bamia is another one of the 5. Then when you come to the 5th position, two people tied. So there's a tie between Francis Adenimo, 9 votes, and Boachi Ajakon, 9 votes. Meaning we have the 4 for you, and the 2 have tied. So the party will have to take a decision with respect to making the tie. Thank you very much, Prof. And that's what I have for you.
Kessben 92.9, Asidan Kwan. Kessben 92.9, Asidan Kwan. Kessben 92.9, Asidan Kwan.
And this is Kessben election election destination on 92.9, 93.3 Kessben TV live across the country and around the world. A pleasant afternoon to you in case you just joined us. It's 4:30. Yes. Indeed, I must say a very big thank you. Now, my Yemra, some of the incident, I see, were about way more. Dedicated na me de home command son, I may call lines, so me ba Beninsia, so na me no. The rough aye Ashanti region, no, it beat my imagination. He's my brother, no. In fact, I'm very competent with the youth position of the Ashanism. But respectfully, I dear wa ye and Nyansa Biani. Me huni pa wa push you rough. Na avin ponziga. Se won conquer the oye and then. Look, Munkasam bin cheno, na me catch any say, politics no. Yes, we agree, we are young. Upesa will sacrifice o homa manfo. But you don't create enemies within. Obianim se odoba umia. Okay? For the next 20 years, one more party he will go for a different person to come. But at the end, it will follow you forever in your political history. The rough Patrick Safwa, it will follow you for the rest of your life. Why should you go and vote? Now what time will ballot paper no? Knowing very well, it is against electoral rules and regulation in our country. Regardless of say a national election and now say a internal election, and you're wrong. What is the motivation? And then what dream about rough for 3 months. A year they say a mabuna chesia wo into what two about the Dr. Bawomi for him to show his loyalty in Tino. As I say, what to me, fan up banner the chess, Matudia Mad Dr. Baumia. In any case, FOB Hobay. Obi Onimu Rafu behind himself who supported Dr. Baumia. What is the difference? And I will show at the end of the demonstrating and Crawford who say, what 20 yodium, Yen and Cosaso, and Quatuma Dr. Baumiana. What do you seek to achieve from that single act? I will demonstrate here. It is an act of irresponsibility as a youth leader. If there is any example you want to set for the youth in your party to follow, you must set the right examples. Because the moye edia before mom na deba Dr. Bawumia ne campaign ho. The moye edia before any esi any time anankrofo ebenya ewa Dr. Bawumia campaign instead of showing him genuine and real love. I mean, most kimi idea not to show say Mupe Dr. Bawumia, no problem, no two ways about it. But the fact still remains. Dr. Bawumia, a lot of people love him. Allow the people to follow him and love him genuinely. Because Dr. Bawumia be a flag bearer. He has a national election to contest. And the love of party for no ebe show no sesiano. Okay? That same love no must be replicated in the general election in 2024. So what is the essence? And I wonder why. Our party paying for na HSM when you na nothing for. Obi agina ho ehwe raf. So wanye odiniti ko sejam, wo mu piano say fakwa fa utini ko sejam. Now when we are the same people will turn around in the future to come and show you tell he say we are very responsible. Your man will position no now we place some conduct and your responsible conduct. You are my brother. I will advise you this afternoon. Masa wo brena wo your campaign in the Ashanti region. No, it took a lot of us to campaign for you. And Payfoning they didn't believe in you. They had their own candidates. And now we support it. It is just a few, and the love you demonstrated, okay, for the youth to know and the mom to Abama. Me, I campaign for you. Platform be a metina subia won't cry. I campaign for you, Raf. I didn't campaign for you to come and behave like this, Debbie. So don't allow any regional executive or be a one no free so there will be to push you into doing certain things you don't have to do. It is so irresponsible of you to put forth such an act and behavior. We least expected that from Raf, and I think say you go there in record. Me say sadie we ya waye. Ebe follow. Don't begin to step on the toes of others. Kodia, ebe ye youth organizer in the Ashanti region. Oboni Breyi and were rising to be the general secretary of the new patriotic party. You have a brighter future in your party politicking. Don't dim your brightness today because of Obi interest. Never. Don't do that. Because all things being equal, you have the next 50, 40 years ahead of you. A time will come up, people will make references. To Sanya Maya wo yenene. Na ye pursue, near the answer account, was show the ballot. If was a young penny, was show we any dear, a null and void, you my own fun two box in him, and you are now coming to argue. Common sense in the never have. You are my brother, and I will say it the way it is. Opa friend, opa man friend me, you are my friend. Opa friend me, opa man friend me. I don't care. But the point is that the way you are so irresponsible, you ought not to have done it. In the first place, none can say about him crack. Why be a pia mo akọ yewi? Why you wani so? And now koda obegi. Raf, ukoda obegi de waye de no. Za ukoda obegi. Ben, money into you and Brian African Post.
Mr. Speaker, I think
Jomo declared the vote in null and void. Yes. One mama now fan to. So the reason Tia wo kwakoye sa no to show your love for Dr. Bawumia no. Wo ye Dr. Bawumia papa and now wo ye anybody.
Anybody.
Huh? Say what do you vote ne ka ho a? Say ka Dr. Bawumia di onya en ka ye +1. Say see ya wo koye sa de ya bo wan fan ka ho. -1. Until the reason Tia koye sa de na papa na say anybody. Have you done good to your candidate or you've done bad to the cause of your candidate?
I think that the meeting can say, you see, Mr. Speaker, over election here, because I think there's a huge in Parliament. The third shipping system, the highest level of ship. I say a ship dodo na say ha na wo say motoko and dodo na to call but you know Mr. Speaker me know you are doing quite a bit so person me kona dream na mu di ntia because I think that be out me kona dream na o assuming some reasons are be obenya di ntia yesa one be na Baumia company engineer ni
one more year rough
yeah
now ni meduma rough I am about
it doesn't matter
okay
bia person me kona dream bia no mu nyini ni say even though the anim say oye Baumia nipa nanso gide ni ho nti ono person prove ni loyalty say ni o kan ye no na e wo so oyi vote no de kire bia o bia na e wo so oyi de kire na wo ka say gide no kra ye ni maraf no raf ato amayen nti ye gine di but you see enye sa na ye de build the trust we don't build trust on a wrong footing because your mra efa elections or my muha and utie one of your guests now panel onene kasa o your friends phone line so na o ka say mo mra cross party no na enkyere say we leadership of the party at any level we be you anim say we support a particular candidate in this way you anim no crowd dey say nka MPP a party or the mra ya adwuma this gentleman should be penalized yankohwe omo constitution no na enhwe se uye bibi se ya ne nsusu anso ye den na se punishment bi ho a ye dia I think MPP so mutie ya omo ma sa punishment namra so that it can build a better reconciliation system for them in future because her election ayeko in November year election a be close call se ba akokra be wini awa wini ayo so mo 52%.
Yeah. There are deciders in so.
Yes, and these deciders, you need everybody on board for 2024 election. In this person obi agitum say we are all one as one party. Na obi from mra. It was so much display committee no of the party or different acts or sessions of the constitution of the party in Eyadjuma. Say Eyadjuma na da achen o frɛ for reconciliation a obi say no kre uma party mra Eyadjuma ntino yen nyina yemfa nche na yenkan ehumum. And that na mpese me kan say I think minua no na sabio anigye mmoro so me kona dwimu bia nso a na anigye mmoro so eka na bia nso na ono dwen say party nye ne hwe oye kra na hwe ensi
ni picture ne da so at the time o yes ade no ana electoral commission officer do ene ni protested say what page dey aye man fantum
yes ndi na onu bia na dream say enkosi hwe because do na etime achi but you see you are also building senior kind you are building your future in the party and I will build the future in the party you will be no more omodo ba mo mpe ba omia
exactly
right and you need those people even in your future political endeavor why you say no because oh say
be wo other camps but they voted for you to be regional youth organizer
so yes. A good leader brings all of us on board or all of them on board to champion that your interest and your agenda. But what could you say, Mr. Speaker? The everybody money said that no. So what declare about me the name to and future in politics no. Na koye bibi oh. Until I think it's young, into useful experience no. Probably be an so can and amana koye the way. But need the no cry too serious for me, even though bad no. Eye ebinu moto omo yi omo sabo bi no. I think in Bunu East omo original organizer in San Edibobi and that is bad for me. Very very bad. Say internal elections no matter how much you are provoked so be a mo buofu pa kra no ye nyinsa emfa mobi because you nsa na odi boni pa na bufu kesi ba that actually reconciliation is a problem because ono beka say odi ache but you remfie many people forgive but they don't forget. The least opportunity bar and also or the mobi now currently honomus no enye papa crab now adiba akwana nkampe say Dennis can was maybe or kind ba me na mante to condemn the act in Northeast regardless of obi say omo party
I said that for the records no Dr. Baumia support bia no wa attack you be it police no any east no unnecessary komo ye omo adwuma e wo Northeast as much as say hoye Dr. Baumia home region no Dr. Baumia supported Bia and attack you, Bia.
But I was expecting him to condemn this act. because enka your election process. No matter how you approve, Mr. Speaker, and Tonsa. We hear the difference between Biana Ashasi and America, the difference between Canada, Japan, Nabufuno. Nabufuno ye kasa, but on Tonsa. And Obi Obe Kasa on Tonsa is far better than Obi on Kasa, Nemo Obe Tonsa Prow. And if you look at what happened in Northeast, it shows the kind of barbarism I accept in our political terrain. So for a person like Miracle, na me dream say Bianca or Dennis, me dream say Uncle say I condemn this act in its entirety. Say it is not part of MPP, and it shouldn't be part of MPP. But to say, and a munipa ne kobo no, and police ne was some bang, then whether police or any police, it happened at your event, MPP event, which is very, very sad. Says Hasamino, a BBC or no. Now, Minia, you see, people think that the November is going to be easy. Madikaka ain't easy for them because over people omoto delegates omoto abandi. Over omu DBA and I say oppositions omu holdu. And now over kwine be a meme banopa, Mr. Speaker said be what they want, but in some of the regions, people were camped.
Yeah, campaign for
campaign and I was asking myself, why should individuals camp if party no okay? Also party no krana. So be free far krana bar. The party must make provision. Say hotel imun koda party betria.
At the highest level,
highest level, yeah.
And yeah, campaign crop.
Yeah, campaign crop we camp people, and then campaign no be at the mudebi ekoso. So it also means that in terms of consciousness, people's rationality in selecting the leadership, and I said verse 5, could be influenced by the course of during campaign, during campaign, right? Because now, me who said that list be out, ABC 50,000, ABC 200,000, ABC pick up, ABC 20,000, just to win a vote. So say, oh yeah, candidate, na be a campu obi, MOB 5,000, 20,000 a day. It means you candidate channel. And yet the best party ni pay, but it because ultimately and yes we him. You see, say omamu edin. Enti emu edin na umobi 20,000 so tomorrow. Masa, obeton because that may be the last 20,000 obenya from you.
Yeah.
Wow. Enti ono beji na watu it doesn't actually portray you say you are the best. I'll be tomorrow but usika no ene indusu nipa no emaneto otomao. So the leadership of MPP. So mutia nipa na auto ne nsa obuno east nipa na say penalize no Sanchez must work omo to omo nsa ewo north east ebu papa ni pra no se police kura nchi nipa na party ewo say hwe nipa no ye investigation ehu omo di sa adwuma no na penalize omo ye nua rafa ono odwen se bia gidie bi ni ho ye trust ni nti opese o kire o ye kire ma ye hu se o ye trust no ewo say party ni di. So party in India, reconciliation becomes easier because Obinim say Obi adi bone kra no ya punish no. But se party ni sankrofo here ni minua reconciliation for MPP after 20 November election number 4 election no, it is going to be difficult. And another thing I can say prior to this particular best 5 no. Kasa bi kwa bontia na ebi enyede. Sometimes some of the banter on radio.
I feel like the
yeah, some of the banter on radio. I think say leadership no was all no mutina. Na leadership no etimomo modalities or modiombe campaign. I believe in that, and seriously I believe in information, message-based campaigning. Say when I me ba meye, when I me ba meye, when I me ba meye. Inti yayene sa enebe boy. But lastly, Mr. Speaker, you see this election here. Over the November 4.
Yeah.
I think all of them must really look at their strategies. Same here, Ziga can, you know. But more strategies, but me account strategy, you know, they should be careful. Because one, over the best 5 now, they thought of Alan to be the second.
Yeah.
So,
and Kennedy in your free day.
Day, at the court, second.
Yeah.
Nti say November 4 you know. A bit of say they will pick Kennedy as the second, which I know Kennedy is likely to even perform better than the YE. So mo concentrate on Kennedy so and Alan so. And this should be signs from Alan's camp, from Baumia's camp, from Kennedy's camp, from Akoto's camp, from Boachaja Akunebebo, say, if anything, Adenimo Nebebo. Each of their camps, no, also we used to sign no more say no. I don't know, say my strength to concentrate Bakoswa, and to be frank with you, Minya Richard Yama say, our concentration was too much on Baumia. Their concentration was too much on Baumia. And they should know that Baumia is not only the person they are contesting. Yes, he may be the favorite of the establishment, but anyone who are contesting. You are contesting other candidates. This all focus on Baumia. Other candidates may also say more. I mean, so me inform na me make inroads. Because me Timako say yetuma Baumia, there will not be unity in the party because Baumia ni ala neko. And I think that is what
Kennedy is doing.
He's doing.
Yeah.
And
he seems to be a neutral person. I'll be bridging all the factions together.
Yes. Or a unifier are all building making inroads into grassroots and even to the establishment. Say, even national level, party head office crown or almost 30 votes. Oh, the national level, I think Baumia 107 and Kennedy was able to make 32 votes at the national office.
Headquarters.
Yeah, headquarters. It means that Nekasan kum. So many are Richard Mo. They need to reset. Mia madam for Mebra Panini, YB, our Samoa. They need to reset. And then when a credible messenger, any microphone, a fine. And they also must go down to the people. Because I believe that NDC has already chosen their dominant candidate. Omunim say Mahama na Edemana Obebwa. NPP must also give us a candidate 2024 election. Say mimi ko jina wasa me to aba. Me ho be kire me. Bia na minua citizen in the candidate beba. Fine, they be metuma to ama.
GCPP
citizen now beba metuma man. But say citizen for candidate amba. I think that between NDC and MPP, e was say me ho kire me. And so na matima decide say we na me de be ma no.
Okay.
Right? E basa na e be ma ye elections no, ana democracy no atumpon. So I think the tribal side, I still have a problem. I think that we need to correct that. Me 100% in Enya Northeast, I have a big problem with it because I believe that the other 9 are equally qualified to get at least 1 vote from that particular region. But so Bianya 100 year, still I think that tribal sentiment, kakra, which is not good for our democracy because Obiaka say or to, and I must commend Ashanti region. Almost ya idea kakra because
omachim
krabro so ama obi kro on firi omo region no kra no omato ama no. It means that omo gidi say obi bi organ ha no betimi adi omanim ama na ye, but there may be other factors that contribute to this 82% performance in Ashanti because they also believe that yes we dey near betimi anya running mate amanaba. And meanwhile lastly answer na baba, I think that the running mate factor also worked. Because
cancel because we need to look at Saturday. Professor Makokwe has said Saturday there has to be a runoff between Francis Adainimo and I feel Rabwache Ejako. We'll come to that. But Mamincho cancel on the irregularities a play out in this particular election.
Benica said I don't mean argument, but I've realized it doesn't work. He spoke about the what's now on Washington modalities are going forward. They will take into the election to avoid some of the things that happened. It doesn't work. NPP was very specific as to the conductor or elected officers should behave in these elections. It has not worked. You saw how Chemawun to me was going round. In fact, using microphone or the question, other chairman and another one endorse a particular candidate. And nothing was done about it. The problem the NPP is facing is indiscipline and the level of impunity in the party. The Rafi is total indiscipline. No wonder our parliamentarians showed such indiscipline in 2017 in choosing a speaker. And we did not penalize any parliamentarian for such rubbish behavior. For such behavior. oh yeah, useless, but on your useful. So yeah, rip him a growful. Then ones who won't continue with such indiscipline and impunity until we have leaders who there as if we were on ye neighbor chwaso who no serve as a deterrent for others. You rather encourage people to do it more. It's yesterday. Some of these things the party should sit up and penalize people on it. In any case, you see, if Yera Canada Japan outburst. I mean, we are not saying the man won't complain. He had every right to complain, but we are talking about the style you use to address your anger or your position. No, kasa phone do. And he was shouting on top of his voice. People around him were trying to calm him down. He was throwing his hands away, and it's that acting in.
But to us in the media, they were a very solid soundbite.
You understand? It's the acting that you can or express no. It's I think that all these things need to be managed in going forward as a party. You see, it has also shown if you're social media, everybody is saying the anti-MPP party, anti-Muka elections to get to the fifth person. You see, it shows there the level of thinking into the bigger picture when CP, because they really need to do a lot of work to get somebody to step aside. I mean, to go back, Shadow will be too quiet from afar. We're planning the programs. We're the weekend. Because we to year Shada. The weekend in a special delegates conference. I have my other weekend free. Now, such a person would have to plan again. Then, in the end, what will happen is there will be voter apathy or suppression. Ngofu might not turn out. And that could go into the favor of somebody else.
We'll come to that. The details of the runoff between the two, whether negotiations between the two, Adainimo and then Boache Ejeakon, who is likely to compromise on his position to allow for the other to contest. Now, we all know the stance of Boache Ejeakon and how ahead of an election, what true jobs. In fact, we're mini system no pa. Boache Ejeakon from the interviews I was granted so far, it tells you clearly the position with the established candidate and the establishment is here. Adainimo Francis is quite gentle, very calm, very soft, unassuming. Okay, you cannot predict Adainimo. Untimen predicting either than that. And Crawford now writing off not to be part of the top 5. But I mean, here he is. Watimi Enya a year 9 vote coming head on with a year Boache Ejeakon. Softly, maybe party no may consider, or the presidency may consider, say yene Adainimo and Kasa. Na one step it down. Boache Ejeakon de ebia yenimsi yene kasa ontie. Okay, Boache Ejeakon yeko na yekase ka wabobia yebetu amano on step it down. Won't tie because establishment na hoses here no entreaty in the fairly. One man appointment 2017 to 2018 and you say yi. Since then, on play role bia in the party. Yenko event bia me enkaze Boache Ejeakon meche from that time till now. Campaign no I mean, it will be more difficult to convince Boache Ejeakon to stepping down than to convincing Adainimo. Adainimo on the other side. Cancel. Also, Nanado Danko Ekufuado by 7 years ni yen consider no for any appointment. Board bia no Adainimo akodaso. Okay? So the question also remains. Media meeting chain. In fact, in Kwandewa Mubedi nyina amodi awi. You get a point. I can't few months for you to end your term. Senya batu we ya, I'm not even sure say bia. Nanado Danko Ekufuado befa for so of Adainimo. Okay? but ono no nkasa oye din very calm or in the private business away. So it will be very difficult in bringing the two to the negotiation table to say, look, it will be another cost on the party. Okay, because when no, I think a party needs to printing ballot papers.
Yeah.
What do you say? Omoba printing ballot papers. I think we must have bet you easy across all the centers. And just as you heard about Kwaya Boa saying, no numbers no do over 900 and something there to about and then. Say Bani said next week Saturday, what most are Koran of now. The same number no and the best are to abano. Okay, I know that's about one more tour. And also whipping system no be juba maybe in favor of a dynamo. I mean the dynamics, quite interesting. And he said you better be repeating Crawford in line to vote for a dynamo there. We can as well think of convincing him. Now one step down. Ebi a yebebuano ama neka bi a watuano or abobia yetuebia man. But I mean, it will be very interesting.
Yeah.
In the coming week, how all this event will turn out, very, very, very interesting.
Now, Mr. Speaker, on your one so day, you are contesting such position, and you didn't have Obiwawa when you even one across the 16 regions.
Yeah.
Into one more when you are less than 10 or even 15 or 16, is it not problematic?
In any case, they were in the race, and sign or more constitution no eka. Mami Trabe Honamenya Boafon Cratch, me ba na Babama na national will begin to wrap up on the same show. Mami Trabe Embrace is here. Stay with us. Yaba.
So bi benya wa na afiya de onipa bia se wo didi na wonom na wo mi mframa ekọ wo nipadua ne mu de se de atie bia yade beba na sa yade ne ba ekwan ben so na ye befo
affordable and incredible. Irrespective of your work schedule.
Kessben University College admits students into their various degree, diploma, and certificate programs. BSc Business Administration with options in accounting, banking and finance, marketing, human resource management, BSc Information and Communication Technology, Diploma in Business Administration, Diploma in Information Technology, Diploma in Media and Communication, Sawukra Wasi, Ana SSC, aggregate 30 or better. Ubetimi apply. Your top up programs who are the HND any diploma holders. Once 1 year bro 25 years. Ubetimi apply as a mature student. Now ya this young man so dear. You are regular, part-time and a weekend school. Kessben University College, area affiliated to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and to KNUS certificate, and one year dema war, the National Accreditation Board, so at GNATUM. Application forms for admission may be obtained from the following places at 50 Ghana cedis for Ghanaian applicants and $50 for foreign applicants. KUC Main Campus, Kontenase, KUC City Campus, Adum Kumase, and NASA multi-credits in Krobatabia. Ghana Fana Babia. You can also download the application form from our website kc.edu.gh. For further information, call us 0501 637383 and answer 0264 170475. Kessben University College.
Education for development.
Obi na invite me say memra wedding. Na me bedroom here. Me hwe am for dressing. There's more room for improvement. Me say Messi afa me ho me gina ha. Mr. Ultimate mo. Me nya kire wo say wo wura Ultimate Fashions mo. Refrigerando, Kenneth Cole, Max Fendi, Perry Jacob, and member chefs papa. Italian shoes, slippers, sandals, khaki, material trousers, office wear. Enye na wo. Enye member nko an. Ema die wo. Emanyo ma ye sheko wedding, party, engagement. Brands from across the world. Ellen Trace, Adriana Papel, Jones New York, Tehari, Casper, any baby account. Say mushia mo sa na say mo dane this anwa. Mo dane this spectacularly. Said ye be ya enkrofo be hu say oh wodro no edimu wedding gown, wedding gown. Kolanta de ni nyina wo Ultimate Fashion. O mapon wedding. Would you take comment here, Bamio?
I like your dressing.
Medasi.
Abrantie, why you do?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, why for now, Barabe?
Oh, Debbie, Adum here. Kumasi Ultimate Fashions, our prisons runabout. Accra, opposite UTC. Ultimate Fashion. Beauty is our style.
Efo, nade.
Ukaza jo badia matisi kama yo wadia motoma sasi motu kwa blochi kwa ya juma. Mama no sikade piada. O majuma kwa ye wo mi baye. Mabaya mi yiri bedi mafufro wo dem. Osi wachawi ra.
Cho. Oh, Medofo, can wa koma to yem. I have a perfect solution to your problem. When him say ensemble to say muna emerima bebre efemu, ebitimi femu diewu, ebitimi eku ho, ebitimi enya yare ahodo a ede won to anananom ewon siedo, abra won brempo enso ye. Na ye wo dwumadi soronko a yahyehye wo Kessben 92.9 FM. Dwumadi ebaso eda ukwada enwumre nonso ekosi ne nonwotwe so. Na yasan ababiem eda memne da eye enwumre nonso krona ekosi ne nonwotwe so no. Mene ma bedwafo etena se na ya pense ensama hodo a emerima bebre FM a etete won na wonya kamafo ene nti ye dwumadi ya tudin se emerima wo haw na ya jeso se ye wo kasamafo emerima nka wa komanto wonyam na ade pena mene ma bedwafo ye beka mo nsem nyina de amamu numbers a obetimi afre abra wo pese ye solve problem ema eye 0540 357833 and 0270 253238 emerima wo haw ye wo kasamafo.
office when ya power sana me hu no obi antimi nya no hwe sana me hu say e trimu de that is one Kwame, it's like he's becoming a Catholic than the Pope. So me yaman confirm me say but let me make a story short story be short so Ralph Utia Ralph ye na ya danfo
ye nua kra
ye nua pa Ralph ye nua pa but make a se me show Nelson Mandela reading the book bi or say or ye president or ko restaurant so ko didi or ne the guards bia o mo ne nam o me be fo it will call restaurant no didi no hu say papa bi gina ho no so mo frɛ papa na gina ho na on be join ye table ni ani didi enti papa de be try table no ho no mu didi no na papa no ho o shiva saa no ho so saa say o te aduane ne kra na aduane na asa afrato no papa ne ntimi na papa ne ka che o say opese okofie no so onko papa de call that Nelson Mandela busa ne nkrofo ne say what do you think about this man that man adena na o shiva saa ebi say obi a o president ni tell Pharaoh ebi say bi a on dine with high profile personalities there and then no say there be ente saa brand na woko na me wo jail no say me su say me pensu anomo na gas ne be bomia one na ye 2 IC to the guards one ye last conco several guards no enti so mu say omo be bomia me se me pensu a no no dream ka bedun so de agumi so yes to obedun so gumi so a no ma hwe nanim no ma catch ne say it is a matter of time etu obehu mi say my president na me friend no o ka say be take revenge power ebetimi atane at any time obi akuta power bia no you have to be very careful Kwame she mo amudu political party achi a na my about say vice president nie meje we bibia ntimisi we nie meje we bibia ntimisi munim Ghana politics intira I'm telling you Kwame nana da akwa or ever uru nana da akwa President Rollins ifie small boy asamwa omo ano omo ne Rollins anisia entiminka na abrante no kokai nana da akwa was President Rollins na na shin bifi ama Kofi Adams at the BNI ekokoche no yi top radio MPP ni o small boy asamwa no omo na Rollins se be producer allegedly sabe say woku omabusuafo comment mi anka and where is Nana Adako he led hundreds of people to Joy FM studio contribute Kwame Obekai time you declare election 2016 near we say Kebi Obenya deputy minister where is he na no him to I want order so or Ghana I don't know and that's all abroche ko abeti ma besef unu mo ti abroche from aba besef come chief chaponsa and no external officer dey make what say na no him to o kon officer na o take card power general secretary ne be see that and then where is he backbencher of the party power the betimi asa Dr. Baumia betimi awini yebama nkwadewa but Dr. Baumia the political career wa come na brusu biema 20 years but you have about 40 years ahead of you ube cross headers borders obi aye pre national organizer as a youth organizer the amount head why ye predecessor organizer the amount
national youth organizer
ye promo aye to do who said that una ababe yi ne a general secretary like Justin Kodra from Pong I issue statement guidelines the about as a party executive wakobu you so guidelines I said they almost suspended I'm telling you Kwame I saw almost suspended politics Kwame ekona ba enutina unu obi o radio station uni ni ya aduma you very careful make sure say wunya die bi betia unua no na radio kwa circle ubakwa ko show obi na o hye nase ubakwa ko share another radio station no ono na be wase sa na tie atubiga we atubiga asamwa kofo timi kanche Supreme Court judges yedi election petition no wakoka ye jeli no anki ye jeli ye de sawo na ni
Binduri
atubiga
Binduri
yade ne ko she jeme bwa for 3 days as some days NDC ba na yi nama
and on
aggressiveness na and watama have na free sade because obia antimi anka fo ankyere ayi ye fere say atugubu judge go beze atuguba and the panel Justice Doche adi nyina mo ne ayi obi antimi feso mo amede ma kama de akyere mo be NDC ni wakoda jail diaba enkwan ne bene ye na ye ginama ye de ne co relegation politics anete ye kwame ebetimi adane raf ne very careful ma me de me see ese so mo suspended eje raf na kumasi ase edu nketi aboy no ye verse no nketi no Mohammed
yeah okaka sa asem
so ame you know eje raf ye fe na no condemn no
yeah
what is the difference between the one and I abranche no komeki violent comment no say nipa kura be kunu ama Mahama be president eno no ya ye fra one na condemn any way did what is difference a whole political party like a new patriotic party tell you African Watch magazine New York Times edica 5 best political parties in Africa baby and a stronghold war will command youth organizers by about 47. This party youth organizer intimindi guidelines they go to abaso na da fe boko ana sa mobile kwam boko ana sa mobile
anye ni ye kra
Rafa anye ni ye my disappointed papa my disappointed now what we are saying is the party no show power either say asutwe bi eso omo do oma no omo for man next level deterrent because nobody should disturb Justin Kobia from Paul.
Nana, question I may be said is Uje,
meet you
in any event. So I'm on November 4th. Na Dr. Bawumia we near. Chema want to be one better.
Saduna ayeka ilbi.
Special delegate the most we ni. But in any event, bibi abet me yes. So Dr. Bawumia we ni in November. Na Kennedy ko we ni, ana Alan ko we ni. And I could tell you ko win here. One bad day.
Kwame.
Kwame campaign among one on bad day.
Why do we have to go extreme as a citizen? What me say? You have a campaign, you have a candidate. Or support a candidate. Kwame. Obiano ni problem. But sometimes a people yamane bruise too much. Oh yes, Sanwa. Oh full people. Oh yes, Sanwa. A dream maybe na power ba. Your nipa baby and another down koku for the asad line on one. Yenima de kwentia yenim what is adie chance
92.9 asidan
dem ko tia se kwame yenima no me chance bai bia be kompa no na bibi ho enye ni pagina na kwame omo ewo eye fere se carry to master pain otimi relegate pain dem ko tia se enye ni pagina akada da japo asema mo kadi da se da na do woni asamo abo atia e katoma mento parliament 2008 I'm telling you. One year Samoa what? Debate. Alan Chamate ho. Ne President Kofo ho. Ye. Anke amo to twade. What? En Kofo no ma no brimu ne Samoa boate okope president. Wie ya. Nana do campaign sala no. Omo ye campaign anu apie ho. Omo ye campaign anu apie ho. Omo ye campaign anu apie ho. No nana do na hu so no. Ako eni hwenyi. Let us bury everything. Near Fire Kaya and on the Baya, Yakobo, and Diamano, and one be chief minister. Politics, no, Dr. Kwame Adokofo na catch me. Was a politics from poor young retirement. Bibia Timisi, Eti you are Fonsa, wash on sa. Oh, dear Tama, you're very careful. Oh, ye compare Mobia, you're very careful. Ada say na yi Kasembi. President Kasim, not president. Somebody said something that Mame a year Kanasebi, Deputy Finance Minister.
Abno Sasa. Yes, so call you are Otimini or more in a debate pa nefe.
Na he ubetimi adi Baomi echi di plenty na echi no masa ye betimi a make appointment na area few eno so he mama ka se mincham Bantaba constituency ye be sha ase foforo na Azekose was the main candidate and they say Bantama on the contest because baby na doctor na ne wono doctor na no tinhia so de make what say everything dey chemu no okodi nhia so no na Bantama ni proper Azekose Kofo came to Azekose and was say hey Mr. Isaac Jaima ananenko anane ye me boy on the koya people fan wa brutie de brain near the you just mesro man anenko parliament na koya duma maye na me wi a opposition dey intact Mr. President we are sure oh what the boy ma dey na menye no wa
92.9 asidan
over in election 2000 ye take position sa ye chaneja ye refino Ayase President Kofoachia what Isaac Kwase and was say or Kaguna say Mr. President oh Kasim Isaac Isaac far phone man or Jenny phone no about papa you or your number mammy or you number man or Bono pepe mammy Mira there be no run say President Kofo Kasano be do crew ko US or Koya High Commissioner na mempese or the baba culture mimi di cabo amaniansa Asan wa baba be catch no akasa mo kwadwino what obi onu no ekogina Bantama nya ayi constituency totopo constituency agidin yama na kwat ya cha appointment ya twaneja ubetimi akom kwa me ye betwa waja
sende fit
Canada akompre kwa Japan why ya dear me bona basu na ko social media said you come for celebrating even they are celebrating me than the Dr. Baumiana
Kennedy will cause a serious problem
my mentor was showdown hey come showdown the my mentor some show
a voice no hold there
the campaign will be ensure the we akwane the campaign Donald Trump campaign be any violence or say One my home me can't tell dear or no by the amount. Will be tear how was a sa no I draw to know the cop. San or campaign. What call police station for no was a and then have 92.9. Oh, za munyabotre ma memra mudi munyabotre
eba obi abedi
mu bro obi abe munyabotre ene mu problem no on come na me nansi na okwaka say oba ye obekeka musicians album ni ato we are the world ni bi ni o ma ba be patriotic song which I do support it was say ka wo have fa kire me wo have ne say me how ni was say ne kwadi amate ni akoba bi that is campaign.
Thank you. I'll get back to you. Thank you. 25 after 5. This is Kessben. 92.9, 93.3. Kessben TV is live. Thank you so much. Safin wa joining here. This is our coverage of the NPP Special Delegate Conference. Na Enri Yashasia from area. Is he a Renu Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency, at a press conference. Ma yentie Dr. Bawumia after the election and after the declaration. And komo awedi na yentie na yemra.
Thank you very much. I think that we've all witnessed today the Special Delegates Conference. And by the grace of God, I think that I have emerged as the leading candidate or the winner of this Special Delegates Conference. First of all, I would like to thank the party, the New Patriotic Party, and the leadership of the party, the national executives, regional executives, the constituency executives, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives, council of elders, and patrons of the party for the work that they have put in organizing this Special Delegates Conference. It obviously took a lot of work, and I think that by and large, we've had a very successful Special Delegates Conference. I'm glad and I'm thankful to God for the emphatic nature of my win. As you all know, we are 10 candidates who participated in this election, and I won over 2/3 of the votes counted, and the rest of the 9 together scored less than 1/3 of the total votes. And so I am very, very humbled, very grateful for the outcome of this election. But this is only a first step towards our march to the flag bearership. We are going to have a primary on the 4th of November. And that primary will eventually, of course, select the flag bearer. So I see this as a step in the direction of winning the flag bearership of the party. But I know that there is therefore work ahead. The main event for all of us in the party is December 2024, the general election. That really is the main event. And as we all work together in this party, going through these processes, we all have to keep in mind that what we are working towards is a win in December 2024 for the new patriotic party, and therefore to break the 8 in December 2024. This will require a lot of unity amongst ourselves as a party, amongst all the various flag bearer hopefuls. And so it is very important as we go on this journey towards 2024 that we don't, have a situation where we have cracks in our ranks. We have to close ranks all the time. And therefore, we have to, all work together in this process and not destroy this, whoever is the eventual winner, to doing this and making sure we win the 2024 election. So I would like to really thank all of you, the press, for following this process, for reporting on it. And we hope that we will get victory in the end for the new patriotic party. But I hope that I will get victory for
Kessben 92.9
party I'm very, very proud of. Thank you very, very much. Whoever is
Kessben 92.9 Kessben 92.9
And that is the Vice President, Dr. Bamodo Bawumia, expressing his joy for becoming the lead aspirant in the Special Delegate Conference. Now, analysts, I shall say, analyzing the mood that Dr. Bawumia Ede Kasano and Grovosa Toniso. He doesn't look so cheerful. He's more focused, straightforward in delivering what he wanted to say to a party delegate and then the country at large. And the Vice President Amote or Kasano, my member Benso, na Mintieno Ben. Professor Makoko is next week Saturday. All things being equal, beginning on Monday. Sir, one more Eshe 2 Noah, Boachie Jakon, any Adaini Moa, they may go for a runoff for the 2 aspirants. Mamintio, na Mintio again on the Vice President. The mood. He's already calling for unity in the party. The Vice President said, "Sir, it is time." I said, "Omu closing the ranks of the party. They should not allow these elections, to divide them." Again, he said, "Sir, all the flag bearer hopefuls must understand, sir, the greater fight, is ahead of 2024." And then a Vice President Ehua, at this point in time, Obe calling for a closure in terms of ranks as a party. Now Obe calling for unity. Again, the demeanor, the facial expressions, and in the mood that what they air kasa, they deliver the address, what they deliver here to the media. Mamintio, Okasa Yenche, in just about 5-7 minutes 10 minutes maximum a go and you play voice at the amount mami tio ben
Mr. Speaker, I'm in for a Saturday election in Shasia.
Okay.
I think that so me MPP in Panifua. That be I'm not a person because be I'm in a lawyer, I'm in a law background, you know. I'm not a person who believes in a static constitution, right? Where you must go by the laws, because at the point in time, you know, there was also some laws, no kakra, for progressive reasons. Omradu say ebinum enya vote to cry attire was say what me call for runoff. But I also believe that even though Sanam ran so chireno, I think that behind the scene conversations, you know, a bit to me, I'm back home. I resign. That's one option.
That's about show options now, no. The dynamics for the two.
Oh, you see, the dynamics for the two, no, depends on what you bring on the table.
Okay.
Right.
And who is going to make those proposals?
Oh, maybe the party.
A party now, our presidency.
The party or the presidency, because you have to compare. Say, who organize these elections?
Cost benefit analysis.
Yes, who organize these elections at a decentralized level. 17 centers. 17 centers, you know. In a proper party structure, there was a Obibiano free quintentin air cost center no akotoabano. It was a party to Yanika. It was a party because transportation. It was also a car babetuaba. It was a party manu transport ska. It was a party manu Diane. Electoral Commission officers no so ombe. It was a party mom. Even the police. It was a party. Efidiomo. And this all cost way in our boom. Nase ube to me edi abeti one of the candidates. Amanati as I say, I don't know, ye mount. Until say, ye share cost neighbor, say election neighbors with more, even though it is part of our democracy, but sometimes, you know, ye ma common sense near Juma, Cranicas, oh, ye share cost now. Would the 1 million Ghana is grand or ball car, and I said to two, o car, what boning in our one, ye tiao na wajai na nipa 5 no.
Party no was the car debate as I can.
Oh, that's it.
And now, buying Montino, you bet me buying is the car.
About filing fee. I think they paid 450,000. As a citizen, 450,000.
92.9.
4.5 million Ghana cedis. 4.5 million Ghana cedis. Now we move 2 million. The market the back say, Chabona, Yankoya Nima. I think and say the next alternative.
Maybe I'm paying for you to know. They care about their integrity more than what they will get.
Oh, no, it's not about integrity.
It's about step it down. And I die anymore.
Kasa bibejiska. Bi anyiska kura na bibeji. Kasa. Right. Kasa na bi obeka chiro na omati ase no majai. One option no. The second option is no na meba the chin constitution idea chire no. I think the constitution says 5, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, acquire 6. Acquire 6. I didn't think I 6 in the election in November. Right? Instead of say be wasting time, say yeah.
Be breach of the constitution.
And now until make us say yeah, I say na make us say be a me law into sometimes some of these things I'm very pragmatic and rarely say sometimes law no may India chirepi. Yetimi bending kakra for progressive reasons. Say yes 5 no correct but 5 no say basa be called Taiba bia, and I think they ought to have even made certain allowances for these particular eventualities. Say kota yem for munkaun. So the yam kuboka bium. Because we are okay say constitution to no more sign free microphone called grassroots and san kotua bay. You are mobilizing them, we are wasting another resources. And we are also shortening the time for other candidates cross on stati or more campaign as another process. Because we are I feel number anya brace November mark. So I think that all these options should be looked at. Na yenhwe the ebe bo omo party, but I believe say omumi no matter what. Yes, nipa bia no ewo ni weakness.
Yeah.
No matter what. Bi wo ho kasa kire na odin bibi tudwa. Say ya obejetum na wajama say yema asumasi enko. Anase bia ye mienu nyina ma emfa nka ho na yenyin firi ho. No kre. Now yenhwe the vice president. I think Vice President elect resource. This was not the resource the Vice President was expecting.
I see.
Yes. Dennis says almost 70%.
72.
70. Almost 72%.
And the latter part.
72%. And in election, no, even 2%. As a sanema. Because yeah, Ghana Hanomno and son obedi president a 50 plus 1, just one vote. So election no 1 vote to crano HBB in an election. So project here. So benya 72. Now one to mania 72. Now benya 68. It means that walusu microphone ediamobi. That is one. The second part is that they didn't expect second the second.
Okay.
Their main competitor was Alan. Enna Sken Abeye second. And bear in mind that when we are 952 pay, we are going to face 200,000. 200,000, the approach already facing 952 no will not be the same approach would be facing 200,000 no, a different approach. And 200,000 so other competitors 5 na kano as we make sure say or make inroads in the 200,000. So the vice president is foreseeing that and here na election no acquire runoff.
In the main one,
November 1 no and here na acquire runoff. Right. Say anya runoff krana and here no akonya maybe 50% or 52%. Now in a party or person you say dianim okonya 52%. Even your party, which also means that even your party krano omunyi
the confidence level.
The confidence level, no, because it's also a system of rating you as a candidate in the 2024 election. In the 68, we crash how your party has rated you. Say in terms of 68, you know, what can be there? Oko school B, I think it's B, right? B plus and a B. Why are there? Because when you B. But the main one, no, so when you 68 way, not when you're less than 68 now, which means your rating, no. Above from the masses in your party do not support your candidature, right? It is a masses no and support your candidature. It is reflective in the main election. Say, and how do no empewasem Ghana because party grano anti mamau 60%. Until so tiena semna, what we say atone so. Until the okay say yenka humbum, and I think that is the best way for the party if actually they want to contest the 2024 and contest it well. Say I was so come home. But in Kabom no enya anokasa actions no I was say
okay.
I was say the national leadership obi bia na o party ni mu no etimi ye nuema e kire say ye nyina ye kro. Etimi hihye policies ana in initiations and I say certain friends saying Jumadie bi programs some programs no ebeche say Mr. Speaker one party and a contest na mede toto de atwa mu na anu ya sometimes menua Samia Oku for example had a platform and I believe that me Adibako mission free Nana Yajanto when I started communication is that when you be prayer don't talk about the person, talk of what you can do. And I was expecting Samia Oku when he got that platform in Eastern region to talk about what his candidate can do. But Ojai the candidate ni be no and ana all can say Obiso is skani, Obiso e den party made him rich. Party and you see when you are talking that way, nipa no so rebatia, you are creating disunity in your party.
Okay.
So that particular instance, I think Samuel Oku didn't speak well because it was called projecting the candidate. And also advise Amede Momo, if they want to unite themselves, they should continue to project their candidates and what their candidate can do. More being continuing as candidate way ASA and OSA. And another thing, so no, I listened to Same on no, did I even listen to him? I think I watched him a bit on or sister station B, Paul's show no so. And sometimes Hame say Obi ISY politics of that caliber and goes to say we need a northern candidate. And we think that if you bring a northern candidate, it will change the perception. Say the party is an account party into a northern, and that is a failure on his part. Because I believe that be a Makan, Mr. Speaker, and I quote me anyway. Ghana, ye ni baku. Me say me ti hey, me moja also. Me every day I tell people I don't even know where I come from. Yes, because ye ni baku. Me hu sehwini, me hu fence infantini, Minua or Winnie Bakra me come a Guan background. Winnie Bafo Guans. And they are like me. We are the same people, Latefo. We almost speak the same language. And the Makati program Ekoi, Ebika Krache, Metikasa Nibi. We are one people. So my elections and center north south. My elections and center who has the competence to deliver on our national cause and our national agenda.
Okay.
And this will be an opportunity now Oka Baumia see and call for unity. They should focus on Baumia, brand him that he is the competent candidate. Say no why, say no bit to my say Kena Japona, he's a competent candidate, say no why, say no bit to my Alan, say no why, say no bit to my and I'm offer. Akoto planting for food and job. Say no why, say no obey to my. The moment we focus on our candidates, Obi Konya will be as a man can for disunity.
All right, Ben is here, thank you. Now let's get on to the phone lines. Cancel no more time near wrap here. But my young of course, you know, it's been a long time. My Yentio, NPP delegate, what does today's election mean for you? My Yentio, Richard Yemfa lines, you know, and also na Yemfa phone calls, no kakra. Na afi yen wrap up na yen fancy at exactly 6 o'clock news team no ebeba na womode no nsia kase ebono ede aba numbers no 0550922929 0550922929 and afi 0559119229 0559119229 and no numbers are and yede epic of course no and ma yefa of course no na yede wajenche 0550922929 0559211929. Hello, good evening. So unfortunate. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Speaker. And I'm to say,
I did the Kwacha. Pacho did this all Casafre.
Mohammed Mekasafre Prime.
Mohammed, Kawasa,
Mabwe Juma Pabe, one more Basune Juma Someway. Now, bisa question this him, Coprimpon bisa question this na a Central Regional Chamai, a Cocoya Sa, come say ma Baumia, Baumia, and my Unia. Or yet, these are my friends, Jeura, former General Secretary.
John Boyd, John Boyd, time
no, that was see John Boyd, they call John Boyd, or my Frimpon, I think, and so you say, not just his Frimpon and a winnie. And say, soon as by a war, a year won't to me, or but just I did now one giant MPP and Fan Tumapa and Fra Medamaki.
Meso beda so for Emra 0550922929 0552911929 numbers are ye de FA course no na yaje wajenche 0550922929 0552911929. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Open your free TV the Honda TV. Why? We did this all cause free.
Family all make us Accra.
Yeah, my main team for Accra. Accra here for na cause free.
That's a free Kaswa.
Kaswa ko wasem so na mintie.
And then you made a result no I shouldn't crank a car. So that's it. But share central regional no be a just a hanker, but maybe pull you more no. One second, your point no pull you more. See, you are just hope for the unity now more cano. I don't quite you now. A train November 4th, who you are going, I the mobile my party. I mean, come on.
But I say, yeah, offer from Emra 0550922929 0552911929 0552911929 0550922929. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Emilia.
Yes, sir. Pachodi this all kasa free.
You're from Stephen. Do not have from Stephen Wonder. The kasa free. Asante region Achumakwa Uma district.
Stephen Wonder, I mean, you for Achumakwa Uma. Ko asemso.
You. In fact, the first I credit was surprising Makakra. But other total, you know, if you are near zero,
yes, exactly.
Now, the person will be say, candidate look quite say one to Abanabiana. And I want to mano. I ask some. But anyway,
Nina Concosi said 2024. Almost Pia Standard with John Dramana Mama. Because John Dramana Mama, what the money you from Puga, because unfortunately, yeah, Obia to Abama, whether Lancaster, whether Bolo, whether Kennedy, or me beyond the Honma to Abana 2024.
Mesomedas, your phone from 0550922929, 0552911929. Your phone line, sir. Juma. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Pacho Dini, baby, I'll cast free.
Pacho, Frame, Kwesi Abuami, Kasefri or Boase.
Bazi Abua, Mammy Tion for Boase, Coasem so.
You declare the Mosini at my Pamoye. Now, you best say MPP and paying for Sabana Quashun. No more laugh for the while you be one year who sends on Shadan no my person.
There be untimin Casa. Or you're normal, when you're normal saying.
That will be a for about more as youth for the whole breeding. That's what you could be, we say, yeah. And yes, say, do. Come on, you're about you're paying for no yes, woman's after almost a day on bay. Yes, one, yes, let my wound to me, no passing, or more decay be up on one megua. And it's your hope and Kabumo, only and Frankabum rapating, that I must be.
Mesomedas offer from Emra 05505969, 0550567929. Your number side, Juma. But yen for course, no, na yenye wajenchen 05505969, 0550291129. Na afeya fa call no. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Pacho dini baby a wokasa free.
Pacho, wokasa free elambele. The from ata.
Ejata na Western Region 4 ye wazi ofia we ye. Eba ni se na matu ati ajogate.
Se ni positive de mano, ele se de mano.
Kessben 92.9.
I see. Ko asem so da mintio.
Yo massive you want to say. Yo can say yentoma.
Oh, you say who was even so twen ho kaka.
And that one look at say no all na enye yaka because ye pebo mi ti de no. Iti why not grade dia.
Kessben 92.9. Asidan Kwan.
Oh, Debbie, what's your hodo? Radio or TV so 0550922929, 0552911929. Numbers no. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Debbie, Chehofil radio no. Why? Oh my feedback. But your Chehofil cry, why?
My free okra.
Who did this all cafe?
I have a kojo cafe bokro.
Could you want me to free bokro?
Medasi. Yeah, na abusiafo kano semono ye pa nemo. Ye se MPP for ni pe ko pre ni pa maako tu. Enti ni pe du ko pre a eye de ya se doctor enya eye 68 no de na se wa ya de enya de a obi a wo ko pre sa de kasie we na wo betra ho no a se ni pa ba ko kunya 70 80 90 no. And you know what you bought your boom in our muscle. Obi aye juma. Mama in an town which I'm getting to be a bear come. The end of quiet energy, no craning, one idea. The rest of us idea we know, or may we am and I am for so much idea we intend. Madam was a radin sham.
A radin shower, so now count 0550922929, 0550922929, 0552911929. Numbers. The info course, no. And Cheney around up near this. The news team comes after me. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, I'm Pacho Dini baby. I'll cast free.
I'm Pacho Mikasefri as your friend John Menson.
Of our John, my minty or Coasem.
Nothing answer my boy to my damasi. Yeah, nipper, two no more, a 2 Abama or one then. But I could pen a bit between. Now, maybe a man share and say, Nipa, you don't know my boy bracket.
anaasɛ esia no koraa a wɔmawura mu no bɛtumi aba sɛ obi wɔ koraa a wɔnkɔ biem wɔhwɛ ɔno ara ne kaa wabɔ a nti me deɛ ɛkaa me nko a ɛyɛ di baabi a yɛne a yɛnkɔɔfoɔ no kasa ɔmo kasa mmoa yɛ metaatie stations bi paa ɔba abɛsi yɛtumi bɛgyina sɛ yɛne ayɛ deɛ na aba titiri yɛne akamfo yi mete paa nti obi nso kɔka sɛ ɛnɔɔfofoɔ na bɛtumi yɛto abama na wobɛtumi anwini party na ma yɛne a ɛno nso yɛ adeɛ ɛno nso boa bɛboa nti medam ase masoma no
92.9 Asidankuwa.
Thank you. Mamemfa last two calls na yemfancy 0550922929 0552911929 numbers no na yemfa last two enka ho na yemfancy. Cancel. Okay. Mamemfa way. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Pacho did this all kasa free.
Begin the sample teacher I'm kasa free akra labadi.
Pacho o kasa free.
Labadi akra.
Mami nti on free labadi ko wasem so.
Yes, and some way betting a catch MPP for this, and yet I drew yes, into no, yen in a year park on a baumia and I say Alan Cash. Name of motion power modernity or mine any man party any man. Obey me, I am the pa to mem 4 pay. Into Yanni, any penny can be or him a Japan. A cobasa say, or man say, I say, no more Diana. Omunina park, nom de Abanama, Bauniano, the Dianima, about 1 year back in 2024. Yes, you bet 20 album. And on that opposition, so say, Kennedy Ababa. And you're making me a canon.
I see, Mammy for last one that young fancy. Cancel, Bremo Mammy, that you wrap up that young call, last call about that Maffa.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
I think that just in the dose, no can, no vote. And it looks like it's also working on the psyche of the people.
Okay, maybe I'm for last one. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. But you did this. Yeah, that's it.
It's Nicholas.
Nicholas, okay, Mammy, to your quick one.
Okay, Mama Munia Juma.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, many of the past candidates I made it to 5 now. And Kennedy near FN. Because the wound is about grassroots and mainly in the police station organizer Asia Tribuna.
Okay.
The Empire near what obeying Yamai.
Very well. Thank you. Mean to me for caller BRBM. Cancel. Wrap up Dianco.
It's a summer America in there. But
are you listening to the callers?
Yes.
The
team of Ken should not be complacent. Me will be there. Normally, when they realize that, oh, looks like Charlie, we are getting there, then getting into the main election, then because they think they should not be complacent. And kudos to the team of Dr. Efri Yakutu as to whatever they did to get where they were. Because it's a ballot paper now.
Yeah.
To not be in the first 3 positions on the ballot paper now. Now, if I find herself anywhere else, it's difficult out of 10. Now, Confessor will go down to look for his name to vote for him. Kudos to him. He has done a yeoman's job. And I hope that whatever that he's doing, he should do more than that. But, Ben Kasambi, in terms of altering the constitution or maybe not abiding strictly by the provisions of the constitution. That the issue is that I am painful might not have a problem, but when it's easy because some people have toiled to support you as a candidate. Exactly. So you can imagine that
their loyalty,
and I will back at somebody can take the whole party to court. There, you are not doing something that is based on the constitution of the party. It's ABM painful, they might understand, but it's easy for no. So I think it's not just a matter of talking to the leadership, but it's a matter of the leaders themselves, probably like Alan did in 2007 or 2008, when, I think 2007, right, when he decided that he was not going into the second round, against the wishes of the masses of supporters of him. I think that the leaders themselves has a role to play. Mr. Speaker, in the in the a Baragatanga a Shabatabi, ne birthday. Oh yeah.
Cancel no.
Charity Lariba Ayini.
Okay.
CEO of Big Land. And then the birthday. The charity. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes, now 1 minute today, Uncle. News team no up next.
Bishop Credo Preku, I ask him.
Okay, Credo. I come out tomorrow.
Why ask some puff? He said, "Who is all quality?" And I was shocked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your problem also.
Filing your problem.
Deputy, what's that? What's in a pain? Why, yeah.
That's what you know. Several times.
Among them. Why the most senior?
Yes.
Now, says zero pa kwame.
I from my point to what to Abanibiana. Or do you know one to Amano?
No, one trouble. Or not even one trouble. And then I make can a say, Kwame. Obi ko file 2.5 billion. Or top forms 500 million, which is 50,000. Now you file it for 200,000, which is 2 billion. Nipano, we share process a human so o qualify ama be ejinanwa Kwame. Omuni na qualify wa go vetting. Why you say obi a party ba adentina obi o yes I don't want me qualify.
All right, thank you so much. Mamida munyina no asemedi de kwame apia ku be Mr. Speaker adom ya ni adwoa da yebesa ni mo de share the news team no up next, and let me say good evening to Dr. Yankee and me one ho kafo nyina no mechia mo. Stay with us. Good evening.
$199 CDs. It's the Premier League, all on DSTV.
This year, the
baby make a tamua.
Jerusalem, Ikayalami.